warn us, it came and chose to stay. Never again. We cry for peace, say happy peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories echo through the land. Sierra Leone say never again. Children learn fear before laughter, silence before how to play. Mothers bury sons with empty prayers. Fathers just faded away. We forgave when the world was watching, chose peace instead of revenge. But forgiveness without justice leaves old wounds unavenged. They told us time would heal the land, that scars would simply close. But pain ignored does not disappear. It grows where silence grows. Never again. We cry for peace, say happy peace. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone say never again. Our pain, our stories still calling our name. Sierra Leone say never again. Even now we see the signs again. When leaders silence pain, when power replaces justice, when people labeled enemies without process, when fear becomes policy, when hunger meets lies. That's how ugly scenes are reborn. History doesn't knock politely, it breaks the door. Never again. We won't forget. Too much blood paid the price of peace. Never again. Protect this land. Truth and justice must never sleep out. Our pain, our stories, this song is a scar. Sierra Leone say never again. Sierra Leone say never. Sierra Leone say never again. Never mistake silence for healing. Never again. This song is not hate, it is memory warning. And then love for Sierra Leone.
Okay, good evening, and welcome to the program. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course, inside this program, they come this net for talk about something we get to do with the country, something we actually they come out from the heart, something we feel from the heart, we body, and every part of we. We can discuss this net. We can actually get your first-hand, experience with the war. Remember, about 3 years ago, we do something like this. But today, because na remembrance day, we choose for do this and bring in people in the studio with we get wealth of experience about the ugly situation in our country. The situation we make we lost over 50,000 people then. 50,000 people them. That situation day na where they come sit down and talk. The last time na be me sit down here with my brother Bible here, and then we actually get on our own views. But today we come with people them inside where they can share something with una. And at the same time, we go actually bring on your own first-hand information. So you will know say you go through them things there. Please get yourself standby because you go get for tell we waiting and waiting you go through now this ugly thing where we call war. Waiting and waiting we go through now them things in there where they come sit down and talk. I can remember and I go always remember somebody in London right now where the last time we talk, big man they cry, tell we say, they nearly kill him, they tie him, it show we in hand, the wound, the way they tie him. Okay, I'll tell you something. If you feel see, as we dey go on, you get experience we want share. Maybe you get some things that we want for share with we. You can't do that on the WhatsApp. Just make we know. I will send you a link. Yeah, give me a message with your number and I'll send you a link. The simple way for do that, you can email we with your number and then we will give you a link for let you come and give you voice. Maybe you want to show you something for let we all feel the pain as well. So stay with me inside the program this evening time. Like you see, voices from Sierra Leone Civil War. Two big men they with me inside the program this evening time. And you, they with you young, where you don't feel. Share with me. As a small boy, then they live around, the Stako area. I see what happen. Imagine small boy, they see things that they happen in front of him face. Well, by then as far as we concern, not just fun. Yes. Not just we want for see all things. That's all. In as much as you go get your mama, we go to protect you, or your papa, we go to protect you. For you, you just want for see more. Let things that they pass in front of your eye. But the one them we been carry the responsibility for protect we know exactly what they may go through. But notwithstanding, we will see, we know exactly what it mean. The one them we born after we not see, they don't know what it mean. Well, the kind of thing will lead we to the war, according to plenty people. If them thing a day, na thing we will live with so, where the answer na yes. If we go back, whose side we come out, it go worst past what we see. And guess what? Now the country this, okay, now the generation this now where we get. If something they happen, whether an accident or any other thing, instead of you help for save the life, now we phone with the pool. So waiting that simply go means it means say when something they happen, yeah, everybody go on for lay other person knows say in the kaiba. Now in do this. Now in take praise for this. Yes. So he go pull your phone, put her before you, shoot you. He go pull your phone, put her before you, cut your hand. He go pull your phone, put her before you, pliti belly. Hey, all waiting at the top so that things that will happen during the war. And then they now be one journalist and be get in mind for go all around. One. Amongst them, we get two way between there, so we can share things them with we. Within and see, we may you not see. And there's there will be get family crowd school. I make fun, but it be very serious. I say where woman, particular kumbra, where he feel pain in chest now they also make say it means say he don't feel am too much. If he be get way for pull am, it the root and come on. But that pain day where he feel and not get anything past a beating chest. And then water can come out at the round down here. Some not even cry, but they pain the inside. In other words, picking and woman, they suffer. Hey, not get me wrong, go, man, they suffer as well, eh? In fact, man, they die. But the one day we live for tell the story, they get different version. Stay with me. no go know side. You get interest for know about things the way they happen. Let's bring in the person we consider for business and produce this program today. In name now Winston Ojukutuma College Jr. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello, Sengepia. The light okay?
Yes, we see you clear here.
Okay. I think this is not the second time or the third time gonna give me this privilege and opportunity for produce a program on Riyadh. As a reporter, somebody called me, they asked me, say, why make me say me a reporter when me a journalist? I say, you see, the main thing about people not can get an understanding. Yes, I'm a journalist, but the thing that involves journalism is reporting the news. So when me begin this work in November 1979, one thing I got from the late editor of West Africa magazine, and indeed from the likes of IB Kagbu, when with the tablet newspaper, which was my training ground, is that you're a reporter. I mean, journalism is just the word itself. So, as a reporter, it is a privilege, and I know the significance and indeed the importance for make you, whether you platform, give me this opportunity and privilege, say, can produce a program for me. So, thank you very much, and I'm grateful.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
But you self not know what it mean for let you produce a show like this. I mean, for doing fixing for it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. No,
I think my privilege for me as well.
Another thing we came up after the Colores program. I had one or two calls. People asked me, see, which me could remember the war for, waiting this, waiting that, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, in fact, somebody even went further for say, I mean, we'll get Remembrance Day, when are the Universal Remembrance Day, what they can do towards the end of the year, every year, worldwide, as you know. So I thought about it because these days it's difficult for argue or try to explain to some of the people that we get a mindset, a fixed mind, where you cannot shift it no matter what you try to do for explain to them. So I encourage the person. I say, watch tonight, and then maybe you will get an understanding, or maybe we will be able to convince you why the government of Sierra Leone, which for the first time in 7 years, I say congratulations to them, because I know what it means for say you the salute, you the remember, not just the dead, but even the survivors of a civil war.
Okay.
It is something, and so for me, as we speak, the program still go on Miata right now, and they've done well. You see, for me,
so that program the way they go on, this not a government something, but we all the join. Interestingly, in the beginning, I not be like get interest, but my producer bring things them up, and with the kind of discussion where we get this morning, make a go more interest. But we come back to you just now, so that we can continue. Let's bring in another person, but please, my mouth too small for bring this person come up. So if that be the case, I'll go as well, allow you, Winston Ojukutuma Kwali, for make you again bring this person come up for we. Please, with all due respect, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, this now a man we give and take I've known for close to 25 years.
Okay.
We work together. We go to the front together. In fact, now you remind myself today what we talk, because most of the time that me car would use. I had a white Mercedes estate where Ecomog be called the white elephant. And we get a driver, within Kaba. But when we want to go to then dangerous places, them after the experience what we get with Kaba, earlier on when they arrest me, them and broke me head, we've been decided say when would you go there, when would you go to that war front situation, we not take anybody to journalists again. So then tell that Christo Johnson, the great man of blessed memory.
The late man.
And he take the steering. Then in the drive, me sit down next to Christo. Then this man who I can introduce you, can in at the back. We do go. We go now places them Singapore way. A lot of journalists not go. I think the only person where I go bring in that category, we go small bit like how we go, but not go as far as we go, is Kelvin Lewis of then when the report for Voice of America, VOA.
Now of our newspaper.
Yeah, the editor, the owner and editor of our newspaper. You see, instead now another brave journalist. On 3 occasions, Singapore, 2 or 3 occasions, me and Kevin Lewis alone don't sit down a pamper after midnight. No light, just one small light, and then palamp.
Then Cambodian.
Yes.
Then
we
lamp.
left Lunge. We left Kisi Ferry terminal. We go Lunge. We returned back 4 o'clock in the morning. The place still dark. We two with the man will get the boat. Not to want it, not to no journalist apart from me and Kevin Lewis did that. That is one of the highest, if not the highest risk one can take with your life. Middle of the Atlantic. We cross, we go. Then when we don't done for talk to Ecomog, we cross, we come back. That not done, we did it again. So this man what I can do so, we did the almost similar, but in with motorcar in the door. There was a time we go, I don't think he go even remember before I introduce her. We three. We don't cross by Shaka. Now they stop win at the checkpoint. Christo then at the steering, me then next to Christo, Pasco then at the back. So the rebel, small about the under 15. He get the gun's a big passer.
That be danger.
Big time. Now he can meet me. Until I sit down that the passenger side. So if you see me like the big man. Now I say, yes, we saw that go. We saw that come out. Myself, you big man. Now I say, no, we just can't look what's in there. Been around the area. Just the kind of, we're not journalists. Now I say, no, what I say, no. Now we see, now me the talk, Christo keep quiet, Pasco table at the back. Because if you see me like the big man, until I me sit down, Christo the drive.
Yes. Now they didn't boss thinking sit down.
Yeah, they didn't boss and sit down. I take my engager. Now I say, okay, we're not waiting now. Small more. Now I go talk to one of the senior man there. Then come, he say, una shoshi, to government man them, which one they can do now. I try for talk to him back, now I say, una wait. Now I go back. When I go back, he talk. As he come by Christo Johnson, he say, no say nothing, left and give me. Now I keep quiet. As he come back to me, and Christo Johnson say, Colonel, how the body? Pascal will tell you, so Christo the top. Colonel.
You get that heavy voice.
Yes. How the body? But Colonel, come to me now. So he left me on and I go to Christo. And Christo say, Colonel, we just want to look what you want to do. We want to make the world know, see, we want to get a case. That kind of thing. Now he what on to we all he say, oh, to God now wipe a wipe you know what I miss in that conversation? In rank, Colonel.
They need joke with her.
I failed to recognize his rank as a colonel. Small bobo.
You be the same as small bobo and not to a rank. Hey. Now that day for don't send you go or don't.
Yes, when you don't talk, then I say, and way you don't talk to God, they don't give me orders for car wipe and all, that thing. Now I say, okay, when I wait, now I go back. Now they open the checkpoint, we pass. Can you imagine that? So this man way I introduce you now man way say for son witness the war with the likes of Clarence Roy Macaulay, Rod McJohnson, the late Kamakagbo, all the people in it, Aliu Kamara of Reuters, So it's a pleasure for welcome Pascal.
Good evening. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Winston. I vividly remember that Sunday. Now that if I were to return, I'll meet Ojuku, late John Ojuku. Remember? We were to return, now we'll meet John Ojuku. But yeah, that time I'm in the report for Reporters Without Borders in France, then I'm in the report for started in Liberia, then from that show on down, and I'm in another Swiss NGO way me they operate radio there. The NGO the way me they operate radio free, and the other radio them that are, that. So well, the war it get very terrible. We not get interesting memories at all because the war now change Sierra Leone, and the rebel war will begin at Kailahun, now we enter Freetown, now at the climax. Now that thing now we enter Freetown, now people actually know, some people they know what team they go on. And as I did talk so this night, one area where, because we travel all, we go a long way, but Salona country where most times if you not get big mouth for lie and for aggrandize for self-praise yourself, they don't know your contribution, But there was even a time when logistics, the army they don't get logistics. Let's Colenso Colin of blessed memory, we died a couple of weeks ago. There is funds. Yeah, well, 96.2. People that contribute for them, they don't have a good friend. Yes. You see, one thing where I find out we're lacking, and Salowe I go left for let it emulate. Because most of our leaders and they don't travel overseas, they don't leave, some of them don't even live overseas. The ultimate price where you go get for pay now during your lifetime, now your life. Now the highest price you can pay. So countries like Europe or in particular America, even if you serve for like a 30 days safe na the army, then they recognize you for that. But in as much as we get some of the soldier man who they see, go back the one that we serve within America, we they not get better attention, the one that they can be as a result, the one that we then dismiss or we commit crime. But like Salon, I only pray God that we take care more of we soldier man that we don't left the war, and most of them we don't left the work either honorably or they ask them out because what you do, most of them they go through post-trauma, all that thing and they get time, so we get forget not to only make it don't craze, they not craze at all. Most of them out of frustration, then some of them they get then they develop different kinds of sicknesses resulting from the war. Now this war, even the Nigeria, we can elect the Nigeria. I respect the Nigerians because I will also work in Nigeria for like 3 years. I always respect them because the Nigerians and children sacrifice for me. Of course, in any society or community, you must get bad people them, you must get good people them. For example, we get Nigerians say we protect that NPA, that power station, na Kintom, not Ojuku too.
Yeah.
Yes, na Nigerians say protect her because they born her.
Even
And during the war,
even state
house, yes, for Nigerians, and most of the Nigerians say because they they can marry with sister them or can get with sister them as lovers or girlfriend them. We then go then fire them because they say they broke the law. But now coming back, now we come to Salon. We get people away. We fed some journalists and beaucoup journalists and we suffer. They could get Mustafa Sisi. Him personally, he suffer.
Yes, I see.
But most of the journalists we actually, most of the journalists and we report you will not go again.
No, Pastor, we not reach 10. We not reach 10.
No,
We not reach 10,
because
Pastor. We not reach.
I stand to be corrected. I think that Pujo no more rebel no enter, they not destroy. Because Pujo the buildings were all intact. They all mean they even after the war. They mean they Pujo. But all other area touched the war. And when they report the war, indeed, before the rebel then come free to la Kabaka force, then come na be even tell like so.
Yes.
Like come. Like it got me through that I tell because I said are they we not mean about where they report for foreign press. Now Sarah tell I do me the meet up. Now the telex room. So now Kabaka go come. He wearing suits. It is sweat as usual all the time. Now he said the cable they don't come with the Waterloo. But the morning time, Ojukutu Christo with me, we don't go Waterloo. Because Christian fumble them, let Christian fumble them and Waterloo then they. So they will go. Like we see if the way clear, not if the way I will not see nobody. Excuse me, we go to we go to the church, we go find the reverend them. Because Christo sabi all the reverend them. And one area where me they get the information them from, when me they go na the wharfs, na they wharf them there. The slums, now they get it. Now they get you know it's in a piece. So good now, but for cross, you see, even the eco-mogman them, then go put you inside that SCP, how you call it, that
intensity.
No, that machine, that machine, where they gone, where they use gun.
Amorka, yes.
Yes. Oh, well,
Yes.
Amorka, you not gonna know the trouble with this and
Pastor,
that.
how are you?
You get air conditioner, but the air conditioner me broke down. Inside the bam.
I remember.
So yes, it warm. So we don't go. Now the sergeant say, now say we cannot go further. He say we for stop here. He say because he said the signs are not good. He say, gentlemen, go back. Make sure you go back. So the canine and tell see the man and they around Waterloo, Koya area. Now we go na Seratel. Now the reporter to give instinct. Songo, yes, now the reporter to give instinct problem. Now the reporter will get a problem because by the time we come, now he call BBC, now BBC he reports the matter. They even interview late Kabakabo. The following day, then they arrest, the following day they arrest her.
Yeah,
Then they arrest Winston. But before they arrest him, we not see in the evening because we want to go to Dr. Spencer. Dr. Spencer never been the information minister. So we not see Winston. So now Christo say, he said, hey, Temple, we not see Jukutu. Now I say, okay. I said, we'll go look for him. Now I say, call him. He said, I don't call him my phone. I know they get him. Now I say, okay. We go to Dr. Spencer. Now I say, Doc, say the man they don't come. Oh, Christo not talk. Now Christo they not the spokesman all the time. He say, the man they don't come. Oh, he said, then they Waterloo. And Dr. Spencer said, no, they don't carry it. He say, wait. Now I call one or two people. Now I say, but I left them kind here. Of course, as usual, blast the hell out of we. una this, una that. Say, okay. Then Christo say, he said, just can't tell you no more, sir. I say, so that's not good then here, bro. Now don't big pass then here. So picking tell off over. Now go. I say, bro, go. That's and the you don't file.
They don't.
Myself now, now go file.
We don't
Now
get
Christo file. When Christo file, as me file, now them pick them up. That's and you know then the morning they go detain Christo Ojukutu. Yes, so now let Bell and say then go for a prosecutor. So when you go, when you see them for the for yeah, by then it was the Attorney General. Yes, then go like same one. We actually whiskey don't go now. It inside that white building where the opposite bank of Sierra Leone. Yes. So now Winston said, he said, but not tell me one file. Actually now the prosecutors they don't carry it all, they carry it Reuters, they carry it Fondation Rondel and Star Radio, they carry it all. With PANA, because I work also for Pan-African News Agency, PANA Press. They carry it all. Now Winston say, well, now let Mr. Bera say, then call the case and then go up. Now I go, say, sir, I said, but Winston, I said, but it's true. I said, the report, I said, he's not the only one who filed the report. And then Bera give a make sign, to insecurity. He got one guy, Sila, will eventually be me par self. But I'm na clear all self with me and Christo me they talk to her clear we self.
The boot, yes.
Because like on a bank well in case.
Yes. Then the following day, we are early morning. I able to reach inside Freetown. Then I report inside Freetown. The following after that day, after the court case, the other day, they able to inside Freetown. Then they inside Freetown, Pademba Road, everywhere you imagine. Then they.
Now the tender the way they come inside with them, boku people them, then go and wake people them, then they waka middle them.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Yes, now they turn that. Because women don't see her. But you see, waiting some of the things we hope say journalists will get for change or reporters. When see me they talk, me not a reporter. Even though me not a journalist, but me not a reporter. Because they report news. When you're not a reporter, you report news. Journalists and too, themselves, not only saloon, we don't say all over. Journalists then are contributors to conflict in society. Because you get some the way we're very dogmatic about the support or the affiliation
with a political party
certain institution, political parties. So even if they see red, you go call them green or blue or white. Because that's so they want to make them tell, and they not get opinion of themselves. Yes. They not go, and that now some of the things that were very unfortunate when they happen in society.
Okay. So now bringing her up to speed on all two. But before that, they welcome Arthur.
Thank you so much, Sangre Pierre. When I thank you. While they listen to Pasco Temple, it take me mind way back. Many people today, of course, the power Ojukutu Macaulay, one person is still vibrant. And then at the political line, people in the hearing voice, so many people will recognize them. But Pasco Temple, now one person where many people will recognize,
including me.
Also now, like Christo, Christo Johnson. Nobody. If you ask people now, they're not going to even sabi themselves.
No, me I be sabi. Me I be sabi Christo.
Yes, at this time people.
As I be Rodmark na be one time IMC chairperson, isn't he?
Yes, for me, this is beautiful. It's beautiful because when you meet with the people, you see the situation they explain so right now with regards to that report in Waterloo will lead to the arrest. You understand me? And rebel and can the next day morning. And story when me say sabi. You understand me? say that people then go report and they arrest them. Yeah, I know see them arrest them. Say now can report this lie report. Say rebel and they watalo
Yeah.
and the rebel and they watalo and lie and this and that on all anything and then they can't go and go prosecute them. Whereas sleep go sleep. Means I'm waiting wake me in a dream. A dream the rebel then come inside. And now that they come inside, so you go and tell people them nine a scared week. Waiting make a scared week now. Pam pam. One scared week now you get crowd now. What come on now I go ask. Just imagine on a master stick, I won't go down for the wood. I go ask, it's happen, then don't come. Ghana so fast, you know.
And that be the brilliant idea with the rebel they use. They no fire one gunshot.
Yes. So
they no fire one gunshot. You know, be in Tonangi. Remember, I think it was May 25 or March 25 when they become pull Johnny Paul then. Now, sugar cane, then be the charm. I see them Kisio, they no fire one gunshot, they work a inside. So they've been telling them, say then they turn and get them back. But just that the technique we then to use it been different. Then come with soldier technique, then they can now with the people them that guerrilla warfare, then they can inside it. But I ask
about this again, just a quick one. What is beautiful about having Pasco Temple and Ojukutu together tonight? Now the fact that people them for the very first time, this is the very first time for me I hear them stories them from themselves. You understand me? And for the first time again, people go also get for understand that there were men who took the risk. Men who took the risk to report, you understand me, truth. And also people then also begin to realize that many things happen because of the politicization of the situation at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And the sad truth today, we probably will get for talk about this again and then get sludge. If it were me, these are the people we sit down with and record their stories. It's a sad thing that others don't die go. But the one that we sit down with and record their stories, man. Whether it's audio and video. So that tomorrow, but we able to preserve history firsthand.
Correct. So I think that one good thing this about the program.
Before you come in, waiting Atos says so is very important. It take me back to, and I hope say at the press say sometime it listen or somebody listen we go sabiam, we go talk to her. It don't take me 2 years ago, 3 years now, where they write a book about the war in Sierra Leone and the experiences, but because I'm not the free to, it don't take this long. And one person will get material. Pascal Temple will confirm this. Pass we all was Clarence Roy Macaulay.
Oh yes. Yes, the report for Associated Press in America.
I don't appeal to Indota on so many occasions that we want access to Clarence in documents them. If we get access to Clarence in documents them, I tell you, Arthur, it is like an encyclopedia of not just the war. Clarence, after
in their life, we don't die.
Don't die.
I don't die.
Clarence, after Logus Koguma, then I've been on other press officer will work with Shaka Stevens from day one. He worked in a Daily Mail and several other, including Wion and then I work with Chief Desmond Luke of Blessed Memory, Chief Justice, now Germany. Yes. You understand? And then he went as far as even competing for being head of the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Services. You understand me? And then the man and partner will help for create the several bodies within the journalistic and news reporting in Sierra Leone. Clarence Roy Macaulay. So, and now now be the destroyed document. When he writes, when me, Christo, and Pasco Kinon go out, because in fact, the time they arrest me and Kelvin Lewis with Kaba, that client, if you remember Pasco, Clarence and Christo, they be away. They're in ladder, the ladder even get.
Yes, the ladder. Yes.
In ladder.
Why yellow ladder?
Yeah, ladder. He get in the driving ladder. it dey Pierre with me, Kelvin Lewis, and Kaba. But the two experienced man them way before we, and then they Pierre we. So they don't sense the danger. Now that Kissy road.
Yes.
Now they turn na one corner. We continue. We continue
They
for
go.
Ote, we turn up gun, we go down towards Clientele, we make bravado. We turn for look for Christo Johnson and Clarence Macaulay. They were nowhere to be seen. Before he say Jack, now anybody they surround we. When they surround with the result that this Buokero I get with the machete that na my body. So all that thing, when Clarence they talk later on, he get notes how we begin the journey from Eastern Police. Till he left we, and he try to get we attention. We enable get your attention. Till then turn na one of them corner then they till that we got arrested and brutalized. So anybody where they watch this thing where they free talk, we know Clarice, Roy Macaulay, CRM in daughter. Una appeal to Anduya, make it help me, make I get them documentation and they make her finish this book. It will be a great memory to her father. But I tell you, one thing we're lacking in Sierra Leone, and a very important point to bring so Arthur. Nigerians write books, contemporary political books, social issues, etc., etc. Ghanaians write books. Sierra Leoneans, we do not write books about what is happening in Sierra Leone. I'll give you another incident before I give you. When this woman...
Okay, before you go before,
go
like people them they take notes as one at the talk. So it go nice when I help them with the dates, if not a complete date, but I think a rough idea of the date. So then Seth go get better idea. And second, lastly, before you continue, the word of Arthur very important. Now the reason this way make Arthur be love follow we get Victor Silva as well. Because I search online about Victor Silva, much know there about him. Much know there about Victor Silva. And then kind of they now you want for lay if you not like one of the right book, we they do the one there, then video things there. We not they pray, but it get for happen. If something happen tomorrow, BBC go they do their own, but not their own style. We go back and cut. This not Victor Silva is this not waiting he gets. This not waiting. This not waiting.
Take over from as BBC correspondent.
Perfect. So a lot of people go able for no. Now the reason this will make one time in this one Independence Day we count them veteran, musician them for just make them participate. We they keep that one day. Tomorrow bambai we get for go back and cut them and say now this person I remember them. So one young man been die if we take part of that program there. Now that day we use back. So now reference point. So I'm happy today, Pasco Tempo there. Now the first tennis for last year, yai to yai. Ojukutu na doing now na the program. So now a blessing for the show. But please continue. We just want for Silla side.
So Secretary, I don't give you Victor Silva in contact.
Yes, we go reach him. We will definitely reach him.
Indeed, I spoke to him, in fact. But he is not feeling well, and he tell me, we call ourselves Bafana, because of the South Africa, the time when South Africa be host the World Cup, we get some banter where they go on and tell so now we not even say Ojukutu or Silva, Bafana would call we say. So we talked to them. I tell you immediately after we talked for a long time.
Yes,
so I don't give you a number.
Yeah,
reach out to him. He will come back to you. So talking about this book before I give you the writing of books, there was a program, there was a conference in Sierra Leone under an Escoma about the judiciary, where we get about 8 or 9 chief justice of the Supreme Court of various West African countries when they go and they can Sierra Leone for a conference. Then this woman, Tijan Jallo, she was the chief justice at that time.
Tijan Jallo, yeah.
Tijan Jallo. If not Tijan Jallo, not Tijan Jallo, the person who succeed Tijan Jallo, that man, I forget his name now. I think one or something. The man for Tijan Jallo. I forget your name now. But he was the chief justice. Big table. Now been Chumani.
Also be Kawan, Justice Kawan.
Not to Kawan. Now kind of Fulaman something from Kabbalah. In them go come.
Dr. Timbo. Chief
Not
Justice
Timbo,
Timbo.
not Timbo,
Abdullah Timbo.
not Timbo,
Timbo.
not Timbo.
Who?
There was somebody else. We come. Hey God, not the Kabbalah man. The Kabbalah man. Even get now let's go. Maybe bring a come.
Yes, was yes. I remember there was somebody like there was a Muslim person.
Muslim from
Oh,
Kabbalah. Cham. Justice
Yes,
Cham.
yes,
Cham.
Justice Cham. Justice Cham. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, this conference, when the conference begin, gentlemen, then they begin introduce the Chief Justice there and the other judiciary them at the table. It was disappointing, I would say profoundly embarrassing. It was only
That was.
the Sierra Leone justice, or no anybody on anything.
Sorry, we missed that one day. We missed that one day. The line be there. Please repeat back. Embarrassing.
Okay. Now the Sierra Leonean Chief Justice, he was the only one amongst the
Oh man, in the break. I'm not get time, please.
We said not get time. We said not get time. Okay, the program we watch it now. And we are on YouTube and on Facebook.
Yeah, you know, no, I mean,
it will come
no
back.
Shout. Wait, no, you know, no repeat.
Information, but it's like he was saying that I think Justice Cham was the only justice we among them. We write a book or something.
They don't come. You get me?
Now for comebacks, I will not get what you
anything you want to talk about that thing, you go.
So you want to come back?
I go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. You get me now?
Yes, sir.
When they get me?
Yes, will they get you?
When they get me?
Okay. Yes, will they get you? Will they get you?
All the other Jews them from Nigeria, from Ghana, including Guinea, Liberia, all of these guys had 2, 3, 4 publications to their names.
Yeah.
None of the Sierra Leonean that were been at the high table, including Justice Brahmak, none of them had a book to their name.
Hey.
Yeah, but we see.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. I want to come inside it.
Go ahead.
You know, me, I don't work now to see West African country. Of course, you know, why I work now in Nigeria and we the other. You know, I respectfully accept what you say, but I respectfully disagree again because most of them man they na equal na packaging the package the CV or they pay people and they write for them, they just attach their names, you know. So by that, you're not able for judge the smartness or the academic strength of somebody who don't write book or we don't write book. We sabi and even in America, what most people do when they write book, they get people who they work down there for rights, you know. They go tell the story, you know, you get people who they type out, put a nice, put their name there, attach her like that. So as much as you write, but you know, I respectfully defend you.
Now they say, Pastor, this is the thing. This is the thing. Even in America, we get pastors that we get books. Not so like that, they see don't write their books there. Then they hire writers. Give them their stories and give them their sounds in a book. So the extent of waiting Ojukutu they say now, and the fact that as a Chief Justice, no matter what, you forget certain kind of publication to your name. It doesn't mean that you need for pseudo rights and yourself. Fence a writer, get somebody and do something.
Well, I agree with you, but you know,
Pastor, what you had to say? No, Pastor, what you had to say?
Yeah, I get you.
It is you know, let me take for instance, let me left the judiciary. Let me take journalism. Don't you think somebody like let me take somebody like IB Kagbo from education to journalism? You don't feel say the likes of IB Kagbo by now for don't get like 2 or 3 books about contemporary politics in
Well,
Sierra Leone?
Yes.
it depends on the person. No, it depends on the person in willingness. If he ambitious to that level, Winston, we got to give them some laxity.
Pasco,
Yeah.
in the context of what we talk, what we are doing,
Yeah.
we are depriving the next generation of the knowledge and the background and history of our country and as a whole.
Yeah, good, but I mean, arguably, don't look at the people. Don't look the people that we got presidents. Like most of what's happening now, we got historians. You understand? For example, the history of the world. Now that the writer, you get historians, you get Islamic clerics like Ibn Battuta, Ibn Muhammad,
Yeah.
Moroccans, Egyptians, and they write the history of the world. But at the same time, you get other people and back again, will witness what happen at the world, but they're just lethargic.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You understand? And it will be very severe.
But
for them.
let's just come in a little bit, Pasco and William. There is something, yeah. I agree with you about people that will write books about the history of the world. But let me tell you something. For example, as a Christian, one of the evidence of the existence of Jesus, we get that from Pastor, not even write nothing but the Bible, Josephus. We come and put lots and lots of evidences of the existence of Jesus down. And we get also,
absolutely. They'll get somebody like Luke. Dr. Luke.
Yes.
Luke.
Yes, and also we end up get small information from writings of Pilate where he left down, writings of other people who in authority. So what you make I agree with what Ojukutu they say now about people them way don't pass history for right. We know they say that the responsibility for write the entire history of the situation. But one of the way we go get a country for grow, and one of the way we will get people them for understand waiting others don't do before them, and how they self for make the necessary sacrifice for growth and continuity. People them for left down writings, information, books, no matter how small the book they be. For example, like me, if IB Kagbo die with the wealth of experience we get, whether in journalism and in education, he died, put nothing down on paper. It's a sad thing to we. People that don't work like
absolutely. But how about the historians? What did the historians they do? Now,
for me, I think say we get different thing we need for look at again.
Just a moment, we get problem with some of the historians then. One of the things, so if you yourself they go through Sierra Leone history, some of the historians then they write their history based on ethnic, tribal, and regional lines. So one of the things we do now that yes, sir.
They're for all accountable. That the historians are for all accountable.
Yes, sir. So when others write, they left account of waiting them no bien. We now they get enough documents for challenge the truth. When some of the historians and they got to get enough documents for people can say, no. This man an eyewitness, now so be happen. This one an eyewitness, now so be happen. So me, I think just we get for encourage people them way get wealth of experience. We for encourage them for right. We for encourage past judges for write down their experiences. Past journalists, like you self Pasco. Take no right self. Record your voice. Send them to some of you where we write. There are apps now where you will record your story. The app go write up for you. Then we can see them and pull book. But me, I not go like a you kind. Like a you kind. You die go. Like how Christo Johnson the all on die go. Big people the all on die go.
Mark Johnson the all.
Mark Johnson the all.
Yes,
the all on die go.
I think one thing where we fail.
Mark Johnson in Peking for release documents. You know what I remember? Probably they know the document no they get them. So they don't bond them.
No, the last time I talked to him, also the last time I talked to him early last year, she actually told me that the documents then but for some reason she just went quiet.
We need for bigger.
That's not the difference between we and Witchman.
No, waiting. Ojukutola only right from that point. I think we don't need for the like I thought say we need for Begum. But apart
That's
from
right.
the writing at all, I think one thing where they tell story, even at the inside there, with generation on generation, then will continue for see the live thing. Now monument.
Yeah.
That one day, now we pour pan inside salon.
Yeah.
Now, so I beg you pardon. Monument? As a matter of fact, Sierra Leone get terrible history of maintaining monuments. If
Monuments.
them look, you Sangbe PM there na Regent Road, Junction
Circular
Regent
road.
Road, Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Because the NPRC put her, where SLPP can them broke her. The monuments back where them put Usa itself, because the SLPP put her, where APC can, them broke her. So, who that go maintain them? Then we could not get monument. Like, if you go Senegal, you go see Aikola, they get monument. You go Guinea, you go see Sheku Touré on side. Go Salon, you don't see Pachekis on side. You don't see Pakabas on
Because
side.
they don't
You don't go
politicize.
see they don't politicize them. They don't go fuck them.
You
So
see,
when they
what they
maintain
make
it,
her talk about that one day?
I thought it came back to what you tell Pasco say. People need for write books. You see, the foreign office, when this then government here come, then go to the foreign office, then move, when you enter the foreign office up na Tower Hill, you get a snake, I will call it a snake-like kind of thing, where they kind of, from the first Sierra Leonean foreign minister to the last foreign minister, up to the present foreign minister. Now the foreign office up Tower Hill. You won't believe that them people are, including State House, then begin pull pictures them at State House in foreign office.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, what they make her talk about monuments, and also we get bad example or bad experience. But I will bring two country or two instance, the Rwanda, for example, who we begin talk about this morning. Then get in as much as they say you know for talk about then things in low put and being, but then get them where person come, it is see them and they see the reality because they get artifact. Let me left them. Then get what they call escape from suburb. Then get film. Then get the site, then get books, then get all things. We see where they count experts them, where they work on them. Lab bring on something, Bones Island. We be get two names the way they play over Bones Island. Julius Spencer and one guy where they call I don't quite remember his name. We say then they work on preservation of that 4 million. 4 million Salon able for provide 4 million for letting do that. But Salon able for spend how many million for girlfriend and boyfriend and for let them do what they want for do. Say when they get problem like how they get and so today. But anyway, la all on that day quickly. Now waiting I want for Yeri the real story them from Una. But before that one day, la trigger Una with this thing. I play one video for Una. This video gets two components. The first one where we see in a victim. It go explain in story. We been on the user here. And the second one where we go yeri, now people them where they live now, you go get the difference. People that were born after the war, not even get experience. You go see or go yeri the tone in which they talk for no say they don't really know what they happen or what be happen. When I we take with them, low watch this one quickly and listen to the vox pop when they follow after her.
Tie me now big there. I said, you made they left me. Would they don't kill me, Papa? Now made they left me. So they no go. I say, well, make a cut, make a put me on, make them cut on. Let me go to Chijankaba, let Chijankaba go give me on. But my Papa no able save me life. My mama no able save me life. They all they don't kill them with me picking. So me picking, the small picking, he been the PM. He been done at the bed. So they hold me picking. Then I pull up on the front of me. Then put her inside my towel. They say make her beat me picking. I say I know they do am. And they say if you me not do am, then they kill me. So then put the picking at the matter. I hold the matter pencil. I beat me picking. Till the picking die. I left another matter I do. I didn't then can habitate me, then got me out.
I am optimistic. I have a strong belief that the nation will be able to learn from its past experiences. It will be able to learn that violence is not the way forward for development in the country. We have seen military rule. It wasn't the answer. We have seen the rebel activities. It didn't bring any positive result. I think these are lessons that will help guide us in trying to mold the future of the country.
Well, we don't hear it, but it still look like say it not enough for make we learn. Let me listen to the ordinary people. What do they think about all that things where they happen and who say where they help for?
In a concerned citizen. Well, I meet up the small one who I meet up from then January 6 now onwards. It was experience. All tonight they suffer than because by then they don't know able to go school. We have the students there. That what they be Hamburg we don't know able to go school and I saw all left now. And so I don't know able to make any provision for like then kind people for help themselves. At least they're able to upgrade their one kind way. So like that and I was situation for with human being that within a salon. Me the way they see this one self, it go more maybe it go more worse than past the one we don't experience before. Because this we don't see now the big political party and like a tribal business and they bring inside now. The north, the southeast, and the northwest. You know, then kind of a situation. The tribal war, remember then kind of they see what they call genocide war from Rwanda. If it then kind of happen, it will be worst. And then if you reach the worst for we all. And since I did them, you all Bintimani 3. If it's possible for Bintimani 4, let the diplomatic people involved, men and can try for amend this situation. Because if not to save this situation, in order for solve, because grievances they don't see them all people in the show grievances, meaning no need a hand for peace safe between the southeast and the northwest. So we request God so that the religious leaders they may involved and try for calm this situation.
In our concerned city, our witnesses are taking from starting to ending. Well, we also experience because they kill people in the diner streets. They see more than they come to knock up on top people and they eat them. But Nigerian man they tell you say these are your brother now. Why do you for cover news? You know what I mean? The experience them, you all see them. So we pray to God let that not happen again. Well, I think that's because why? Because people they're not going away for talk. If you want talk, then they can arrest you for this kind of political rights. Waiting me believe say therefore do let them avoid the violence, even the government. You know what I mean? You see people if they're not getting for it, you know what I mean, then they tie them freedom back. All the money has to one. And what you mean they try for say the president he need for come on board, for come out so the people they talk as a president. They all man will say yes. He talk to the people he talk to the president, talk to the ministers them because now then they go and cause problem. There's some ministers there. You know what I mean? And now then they believe say even insecurities there are. What man work fire no they work fire. You know they go so no more as he reach, you know what I mean, they put fire back. He need for calm down, for talk to people them. You see I made them understand. Some people they hold them in their provinces there. They understand in low. You know they can no more. He say fire for what fire? No, I believe say that's not right. So the president he need for calm, they able to talk to people and make them understand.
I did during the war. The worst experience for me now I see people and the dialect fly of no use. And this thing will go bad soon at this country because of them they seize people in right and liberty. You not get freedom of speech, you not get human rights. All this go lead you back for a bad and all good shoe. The leader, like in the lead we. Then people they always give power through. Anything will go bad in this country. Nobody absolutely know the way in the whole. And then go act because in the lead we. And a democratic government will get. Government need for sit down at a round table and talk to the opposition. Let them know what's in the part.
No, we're not doing the war. Yes, it will lead to war if the government's not intervene. It will lead to that because the youth them that is going right now. Governments will intervene at least if for help.
Yeah, I witness that. Well, example, look like this trouble issue. Where me see na me phone. My sister, I just remember that January 6. intervention. So all from yesterday now, what they tell you, so what's the picture they design me for? And all feel happy. What the members, even right now, what's it also? What the member, and all feel happy. Hey, you be APC, you be SLPP, you want to go Canada this country. So go you go direct because what you do, not so bad with the do the vote for we guys. You don't understand. That's a boy issue. And not party or non-party. You don't understand it. They make the thing as if as my war. When are the big papa governments? Let intervene by this issue.
Okay, so this narrating, people be say about the war. The first clip, the first-hand information, in your experiences with regards with it do, how they cut it and all of them things in there. So like how tonight inside, I will speak to the real story them. We go bring we back to a memory. We go actually make we remember say also we come out na ugly side, na war side. Yeah, and again we war face we will not need for make later face to see we again. What that can force go based on waiting we play and waiting out na your own experience.
Well, I'll go. Winston, I'll go, eh?
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, one of the factors, people in they say, na injustice, na this, na that, all encompass, all mix up. We get injustice, politics, na the main factor behind the war. Politics. Because one party, political party feels say one party don't hang on to power for so long that the alternative, the only choice we get for root this communal power, now for go take the law into your hand, devise your own way for hurt people. I mean, whatever be the case, we listen to all the stories that we come in. People that say APC may not hang on to power for that long. Now I mean people then bring different kind of people that come for set the war. And me when for the Sanko Canton, Winston, let's stand up for fana. We all mean the go there. We don't go get report because anytime yes, forward. Anytime you come in contact with for the Sanko, you get news.
Yes.
Anything you have stuff in the talk. So I make cool and journalists like possible figure where they give news.
You know they hide from journalists.
No, yes, you know they hide. And journalists like figure. As once they give news, one of their best contacts. So what can look news no they go to for this and go to can ask them question. Yeah. For example, the cause of the war. Now, it tell me, you understand me? It tell me how the war begin. It say one, it be wrongly incarcerated. Let me lock them up unjustly. And so it team up with other disgruntled politicians and now make them form the rebel group.
And academicians as well. Mm-hmm.
Yes, academicians. People that will learn book now they are the trouble in Salone. Yes. Unlike other countries them. Where people that will learn book they develop other countries them. Salone the people that will learn book now they are the cause for the country because of them bring problem kind of the country. And one thing again, where the people that when you see they don't form their opinion. They let them see the right. They're not they twist them for let's shoot them. For example, I know a journalist when na senior government employee now. The time where then go for Johnny Paul Koroma na Liberia. Pakaba invite all international journalists there. We go na lodge. What did the journalists go right? Say Pakaba invite Rebel there. Na lodge. Which do you remember?
I remember.
Yes. You remember? Even Judge Koyama and all right say nonsense in there.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Fella and then some what you call himself? Fala.
Inside the no. Let's tell us something. I'm not as I beg for kind inside. I'm man they be the Canada show and the again because are able for quit some and able for get something out of we. You know, na be civil society, na journalist and civil society, but at the same time, they hide under that and they for become a politician. But continue.
Oh yes.
Continue, sir. Pascal.
Yeah, you know, so yes, so people away, where me don't, where you know they get your ego. You understand me? Where things say personally, this one na me turn. They not believe say. You understand me? Think them go unfold naturally or think them for take the natural stance. They just believe say because they are Mr. XYZ, things for fall on their own pattern. Example, when they catch me, I was among the British soldiers, the Nigerians who were arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, at Okra Hill. Now, what make Mr. Johnson, Chano Bangura with
Yes.
Adekambu?
Adekambu, where the Gambia now? Yes.
Yes, they say then they go free some picking there. So we go, they invite we go. When we go, they go catch we. What to do? We not make big noise out of it. We just say, convey the people and say, convey the message, what to they tell you now for good talk, now for good talk. And I'm telling you, that was the turning point. Because we come the man and say, they for left Johnny Paul Kuman na Kailaun, where they detain it, because me then a goat pen. Them box where they make, where they keep goat, now they then keep her. They say they for release her. Then they say they for talk peace. They say don't time for faith. And we convert, we not twist her. Even when we report out, even we were in there, where we sleep, na grass gone. Under cold, don't die will be ready. If you want to talk, you get journalists there. You get people, well, I'm not calling journalists safe. You get people there. You get activists there. When me right say, no, they're not for make peace. They're for end the war. Now war, I call fire then they win. That's when you get people there. Any report, oh, spokesman, that's why I killed today. You know, important when they report that all the time say they don't kill 2,000 rebel, 5 million rebel, but yet still the war they project. You see? So except people and be sincere, you know, and politicians and for believe say then get on. If you lost election, accept them. No go thief power. And somebody talk about the rhetorics about of we leaders them. Yes, let me tell you. Two inflammatory remarks and they will come out from we government. One, after that attack na Tombo. What people they say we get terrorists. You know what? That one they may affect Salom people there. Secondly, when they talk say this one where the government declare say Salon na a conduit for drugs, it affects we. Look, these are that thing and the governments are not for the use then kind of a thing and they forget funding. Even when this corona come, they say then they heal Salon people and they so many Sierra Leoneans say they become infected by corona. But then they pull them back, say hundreds or thousands of them, they don't discharge, they don't well. What's in the cure? What's in the medicine we use? We're not sure. I mean, some of these hypotheses, therefore avoid that, or therefore be very realistic. Sometimes when it comes to real issues, at times so far.
You see, take it from there, Sengapere. I don't follow Arthur from where he joined you, Nanette. we himself they give some fantastic narrative about the situation in Sierra Leone. Himself don't develop some fans them as I'm tell Sengapia after we program earlier this morning. See, people and then now we then in fact then they make plaba, which we then they talk even about Bible and all that's why I can say about John I left about one I left about una left about we had you know you understand, you understand me? So on that note, I offer you a great compliment on the work all that they do. But coming to the issue where Pascal Temple they talk, as he rightly say, even me self fire at the time where they arrest me for that January 6th incident in December. Journalists and they, including the Democrat newspaper, I still have that publication now. Where he writes say, therefore lock me up and throw the key in water. Because me na war monger, me the report but lie war. Imagine say a Sierra Leone the right say because me report say the rebels were on their way to Freetown. Journalists, somebody was saying a journalist, instead of he go investigate, instead of a Freetown, he right say, therefore lock me up and throw the key na water. Simply because he happens to be SLPP supporter. Period. No one get any, no one know about the interest of Sierra Leone. And then when the rebels enter, some of these same journalists back went on radio democracy and talk say Ojukutu been talk him, but they arrest him. So what we have in Sierra Leone is we have a group of politicians, I'm afraid to say from both political parties, where their interest is self-interest first, rather than Sierra Leone. Especially this new crop of politicians where they come up now.
Mm-hmm.
Their interest is not Sierra Leone. Their interest is self-interest. When you look at this memorial service, this remembrance day where they begin today, reluctantly, I'm going to congratulate them because this is something that has to be done or should have been done years ago. Especially the recognition of the suffering of the amputees. The cabinet took a decision in 2005 for make amputees then get free education, free transportation, a lot of things that should have been, yeah.
Free O's.
2005.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, nothing was done. So you can get an argument for say the present government they play politics. But if you are into contemporary politics all over the world, that is what politicians do. They play politics with the ordinary people's lives. But the main thing here is that we hope, and this is one thing I go appeal to we had for do, for monitor and see whether this time around, where the government don't make this statement about free transportation, free O's, and some kind of allowances for amputees, that it will be implemented. But again, it begs the question, money not there in the country. So where are they going to get the money to provide for free education, free transportation, etc., 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 for amputees? So again, this morning after the Congress, one or two people have called me say, Ojukutu, we understand where you're coming from, but does the government have the money to facilitate those, should I say, privileges or opportunities? No, they don't. So
the government keeps making promises.
Correct. So this Remembrance Day, in as much as it is very important, it is also politics. It is politics. So this is something I would appeal to Weird for say, let me say between now and end of 2026, for see if you understand, Arthur, if any
yes, sir.
any policies, any of them here, they implement for say amputees and begin get free transportation. In fact, the first place is how you make amputees and Sierra Leone get free transportation. You give them pass, you give them money.
The government not get boss.
Where government not get boss. How you make amputees? How you make amputees get free housing? Where
Because with due respect, because election they come.
yes,
You understand me? So all bloated promises will go remain unfulfilled. We go switching the people and say, "Oh, make we cast a lot." That's it. Fakeism.
and the funny thing is, because of the simple-mindedness of our people, I go simply put and say, for every 10 amputees, you go must get 4 or 5 who go say, now this government now can do a move. Regardless of the fact, say, they not go get the free transport, they not get the free housing, they not get the free education. He go simply say, now this government can do it. So he go say that them people are the support.
Because they don't
So
promise them.
promise them.
Because they don't promise them. Yeah.
Definitely. Before I ask any other question, I'll ask one for somebody, Prince Brahma. I didn't ask for Prince Brahma because
But every report, 5,000
Please, Brahma is late.
Please don't on that.
It's late. Brahma is late. Yes.
Another person we then they request for, apart from Victor Silva, people in the request for Josephine Aisley. Then say it could be another good one again for we go get from formerly of BBC.
Well, I will still know
any idea, Ojukuto?
Okay.
Josephine Aisley, my former boss.
Yeah.
Josephine Aisley, my boss at the. But now.
So you will not get that.
It is within the BBC structure still, but she's more into administration now. Except retires from journalism.
Yeah,
that's
but that guy person in
the woman where Victor Silva left, pulled out of Sierra Leone, and then she called me on it was a Saturday afternoon when Alpha Conde, I mean that's not the Guinea as president, where agree for see Johnny Paul Koroma.
Lansana Conte.
Lansana Conte was the president of Guinea. He agreed for see Johnny Paul Koroma for talks. And then, of course, late President Momo was also in Freetown that time. Now, Josephine
President Kaba.
No. This was AFRC. They don't overtop Kabada. So, Josephine Leslie called me. He said, your name has been brought up to the BBC, and that yes, I don't endorse you for make you begin report for the BBC. Whilst we done that discussion, then the news come out say a delegation of AFRC they go Conakry. I'm telling you, gentlemen. Now in them brother they begin fire up the across Freetown. But remember, then Josephine Leslie say, "What's that sound?" Now I say, "Oh, I think the rebel and the fire up the year because they don't announce say." Because I was reporting for API, the American UPI, United Press International, in America, and I was also doing Good Morning Freetown, Sky Radio, yes. Now, Josephine Leslie say, "What's that sound?" Now I say, "Well, the rebels are excited because they are going to Guinea, Alpha Corridor. Now you're gonna be white. Take the phone from Josephine Leslie." He said, "Is that Winston?" I say, "I mean, not Sabia, I tell you." He said, "Is that Winston?" I say, "Yeah, this is Winston." So what's the firing all about? Now I explain to her. Now I say, "Hold on a minute." No.
Live.
And Pastor Temple will tell you, one of the most difficult jobs in journalism is to report live.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Within 2 to 3 minutes.
Because you go say the action day.
Now you're gonna be white say from Freetown. From Freetown we have Winston Ojukutu Macaulay on the line. Without notice, Winston, can you please tell us what is happening in Freetown? Dr. Dennis Bright and one of his late friend, they begin call me actually. Now begin, well, but actually, Robbie White, this is blah, 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 blah. Actually, Robbie White, blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, Robbie White, blah, 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 blah. Well, by the time they done, before they done, BBC World Service don't pick her up. This don't pick up. This was about 1 o'clock. World News. So people say, okay, that was it. As they put the phone down for say, okay, goodbye. Then they come back to me. Can you be ready for the first edition of Focus on Africa, please? Which by that time have been 3 o'clock. Yes. But you know something, gentlemen. Pascal will tell you. Let's see how they around the likes of
take a lot of risk.
It's like and when you know your stuff, you You understand? But
Definitely.
that was that. You don't understand me. So from there on, it was non-stop. So Josephine Aisley, I go get in contact for you. I'm pretty sure from time to time she must have watched We Are, because she's into journalism big time, but although not a day in the administration. So you go get to find a way for cooks. If you get Josephine Aisley, I can assure you, Shengepia, you will get Victor Silva.
Okay, we go try. But before we continue with the discussion, I want to play one more thing. This one gets to do basically with waiting to happen now. And whether not early warning signs them with the C for the, or for any other thing, or if we were able to overcome them things there. So taking into consideration waiting they happen right now. So they play this, then after we take on one lap, we take calls, then we wrap up quick one. Because Pascal Temple now pull over, so then a street right now. They go far away.
Yes.
And at 36, the place very cool.
Oh well, sorry about that. So be forgive me. Let's play this one quickly. This one are from Valnoa Edwin. We speak about the present, situation. And it take this one, it do this one like 3 to 4 years ago. Let we just see. If we talk 3-4 years ago, nothing we still experience now. Let's just watch them quickly.
Yeah, I feel a bit disturbed because it's like a feeling of deja vu. I think I don't sit on this platform and many other similar platforms for discuss more or less the same issue. And it's very concerning because it is shows say as a country we still the struggle, we still fragile, and unfortunately over the years we not don't learn from various processes that we don't establish for let we move as a country. We don't get TRC. We don't get Vision 2025. We don't get Transformation Conference. We don't get the Bintumani 3. And up till now, even with the most recent Bintumani 3, we will not really see tangible steps yet being taken for let we able to move the nation forward based on the findings and the recommendations that we've been there in the communique. And we also need to be reminded that it is not an institution that will bring peace in Sierra Leone. And that make a reference to Bintumani 3. We're not going, number one, establishing the institution is going to add a burden to we already struggling economy. The institution, whether it could get the level of independence and space where if someone within the presidency, for example, do something, that institution, they go able to write them a letter and say this is statement or this is action. It's wrong and it among peace and national cohesion. We are yet to reach that level. So it's about then day-to-day interaction then. Now go bring peace and national cohesion. And the incidents and where don't they happen, then are a build-up of what don't they happen over time. It's not necessarily tied into the COVID. Because when you look at the situation based on reports received, it's under investigation though, in Tombo, not just that money, the people then go vex so say, this and that. It's something we don't build up over time. And I think so we all for understand say the country is wrong, the country is divided, it is highly partisan, people are not get justice, people are not get access to even basic things. A lot of things don't happen, we don't hinge on the human dignity. The way they don't sack people in a walk, the way it's difficult for let people and get money for take care of their family. All them things and they aggrieve people there. And when you hinge on the human dignity of an individual, you really hurt them to the core. It's very challenging for bounce back. It takes time for bounce back because now the core of inhumanity now you don't hinge on so. And so the issues there are so now then they affect we so now we like I say over the years. And if you look at the TLC report, it they come out with the same thing. Exclusion, marginalization, the lack of access to basic services, the inefficiency, corruption. You they feel say certain state institutions are compromised, they know they deliver justice. Citizens can't go and say I get this issue or somebody do me something and I go able for get justice. All of them thing and they don't now then cause the war. And even after the war, over 20 years on, we still they come back and talk about the issues.
All right, so that's not just a flash of Valnora Edwin about 3 to 4 years ago, where we do a Radio Democracy 98.1, and we said we don't they follow up with the issues there. So it tell we say all of them things there and they lead we to the war, and we still they live with them again as we they talk so. So the question now, how we forget away from them things there. So are they send them to you after follow you planter over to them quick one, whilst we they actually wrap up that. But before that one day, please, some seconds, please, Arthur. Before that one day, we do a song for this particular I don't know how we call them this remembrance. You know, when I think this way, we don't experience. So for the sake of let's just listen to them quickly, and then when they come back, just now for can continue with the rest of the show. This is a program we now, of course, we had on YouTube and on Facebook. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Continue for the retweet, and then when we come back, Gigi Snow. Okay. Ato, please take over, please. The thing no one can. Please go ahead.
All right. So I don't know which one for start, but I think to say Pascal, you go start because you seem for get some side for go. And you already don't mention about the negative attitude of probably journalists them towards reporting serious issues. But you also don't talk about how you don't talk about how government also they do things them, they politicize the situations them way make we day so delicate today. Now we did under an SLPP regime, we supposedly we see some of the signs of the things that will lead to the war. We see some of the signs of the things that will lead to the war. Waiting at you take on the issues that will happen right now na Sierra Leone, where you think to say these things will lead to the war.
Now, one of the some two that they inside the talk why you just know. One thing where somebody go do where you do something to person where it affect in your person, that is in your person, that English in your person, where you do something to where affect her in your person. You understand me? One, it affect your family. It affect your integrity. Because when one thing touch you, when they don't touch your integrity, but respect, you lost self-confidence, your self-esteem is affected. When one thing touch you person, it affect your self-esteem. It just tell a kite we lost balance. I'm telling you. In the first place, one, the government they do bad. When they sack people for paying them the money, a problem. They pay people and they benefit. We, some of who when they sack with the second executive order, it take up to 6 or 7 or 8 months before Paso begin send people and go begin beg. Before, by then, it don't affect your self-esteem. You get family. I know people, I know one call name. But one of me, your man, one of the man when I mean your mentor, when he died, tell he died so they not get benefits, man.
Yeah.
They not get benefit. And look, you get for award people according to them work.
Yeah.
For example, Collins O'Connell, that man they don't work for Salone. Apart from him being a blind person, we first open independent radio station and he get that money for the war, for fight the war for Kabame and commander of the order of the Rokel. The man died, forget civic feeling and stuff. Then politicizer. Minister no agree, commission agree. They say past president approve. They not agree. You get other people there who don't sacrifice in that country there. Particularly when I make mention of this now, the soldiers, the amputees, people that will suffer unduly, the policemen. Indeed, the government politicized workforce. Keith Biddle spent huge amount of money. The British and Salon government spent huge amount of money for train with people for become professional police. When the government come, they flush. I mean, look at the civil service. It takes 10, 15 years for like a good cadre of a civil servant. When they come, they flush them. They don't give a damn. They put people who don't even get experience to do the job.
Yeah.
Look at the hospitals. From I can say here, you understand? From where President Momo, where he puts that in, I call her, first recovery, where you go to hospital, you buy medicine any of the day. All the road. Now the hospitals, now they trap. Only choice rams. If you not get 1 million for day or 1.5 million for day, you know you're lacking the walls of that place. And mind you, that church and hospital there, that be Hill Station Government Hospital.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean government hospital. When I choice rams. No, yes. Church rams hospital, I mean Hill Station Hospital, a government hospital.
Yeah.
Yes. But then I try to you not get 1 million, 1.5 million for the day. You know them, you go this. I mean, so the health is it don't go down. I mean, when they talk about truth, reconciliation, not just paper tiger, not job creation, just like the lady said just now. Not job creation for them cronies. They don't put people with integrity, people with fair mind. Pass who know you. The same cronyism. Now me actually na me man. Now me do program now. We had one team. So even if I just study engineering, you understand? Or let's say even if I thought study you not study medicine, you study engineering, they'll go make this and that. Look at the minister of health. The minister of health, he work now this country for CDC. Look, all the hospitals, all the time. Look at the sports complex, stadium, where you don't get trauma. Now sports, now one of the things and now we go able for flex your mind. The stadium, for where Chinese selling they make and 30 day. Look, the social amenities. Now, in some countries, they know they even pay for Wi-Fi. You India, you even go now so other West African countries. But Salon, the Wi-Fi now, that then are the money making. Because then and one thing I observe is that any side where the government sees say the people they get interest, now they go put pressure on tax and money. Now, with the pay where they travel go Salon, you go pay airport tax and your ticket. But now when you go collect your bag, they say for pay airport tax. That's exploitation. Not true, the lady say. The next thing they all they come. You get case right now. I'm telling you, what the facilities, what they, I mean, in terms of
Ojukwu, you come in this
discussion.
Do you think to say with the upcoming 2028 elections, you think to say there is light at the end of the tunnel, considering the active or inactive behavior of the opposition. In line with yesterday. Before you start for talk, I did discuss something with some people, and I did tell them that as far as me concerned, I have already seen a pattern in Sierra Leone in which when this thing are power, this one with the opposition they turn a blind eye, and when this one in a power, this one with the opposition they turn a blind eye. I get Bokutin for that, but I don't know how you see them. Whether you think to say we're going to have a way out, like for example, the political willingness is there to ensure that we make the necessary change. For ensure, say at least we begin to take the next step forward in life.
One of the unfortunate aspects of the slowly creeping 2028 process, and before that the 2026-27 we then for begin elect flag bearers, is the fact that we get a crop of people from both APC and SLPP. When you listen to them keenly, none of them know the address the issues them where Pascal Temple just mentioned. None of them. We have a situation where I see somebody publish something from Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. He say, I am ready to serve. Then I silently ask myself, do you know how to serve? You understand me? For say, I am ready to serve is one thing. But do you know how and what to do to serve the people of Sierra Leone? The slogans are plenty. You understand me? So it begs the question, is there an arrangement going on between the two parties then, where this issue of power sharing, which is a very dangerous thing, these constitutional amendments that would take place, waiting with the head for, it's a situation where I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. Majority of the people who serve under the present illegal government of the SLPP are under 60. And the term don't pass where any of those people go easily hand over power and then can sit on England or America and not be held accountable for which they don't do in the past. Those days have long gone. Now, as we know, even yesterday, in the last 2 days or so, a Ghanaian minister has also been arrested in America. Prior to that, the Ghanaian finance minister was arrested as well. So those days have long gone when people them will commit atrocities them while they were in office, go simply hand over or step out and can Europe or America and say, including some parts of Africa, and say, I'm going to relax and enjoy the money where I don't chief na my country. So, with that in mind, these guys are not ready come 2028 for handover power to the APC.
No, Winston, I respectfully disagree. I'm sorry, Ato. Winston, I respectfully disagree with you.
Pascal, what's that?
Okay, but that's no more.
I did you another chance.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
In my opinion, the situation in Sierra Leone now, right, is that we have a situation where man and they talk about power sharing, constitutional amendment. Then we have a crop of people away there within the APC, they all want to be flag bearer. Then we have another situation where a lot of people are emerging, also want to be flag bearer within the SLPP. Come 2028, SLPP as 2023 go lost elections. Even with voter alachaji and all that, people don't know one vote and all that. When APC win election, are this present crop of people ready for handover? You see, a lot of people they say the international community could make the handover. The international community not be even involved in 2018 elections. where Ernest Koroma tell we say na regime change. That to a point that I was forced to apologize to several British diplomats that I take to task them days and days after the 2018 election. When they sit down to show me paper and say, Britain not be involved by any regime change, it was all to do with your man in Freetown. So now we have a situation where people in the talk say, come 2028, when the election happen, if SLPP lost, the international community will force them for handover power. Which guarantee we get say that will happen? So in my mind, as I said some few weeks back, when Sengapia, in fact to be precise, on the 11th of December, the day of my birthday, when Sengapia asked me, say, what am I most concerned when it comes to Sierra Leone? My concern is the transition of power.
All right.
What will happen? What will happen come 2028 after the election? That is my concern.
All right, noted. Pascal, what's your bone of contention between them?
Yeah, well, we say, I beg pardon, but I'm not believing hypothesis, you know. Then, if what you say, not if that you can think in it, I beg pardon, I know they will get you. I don't know the carry
Go ahead.
They need no they follow conduct election.
Okay.
If you say, if you get that kind of a pessimistic idea, but say, if SLPP lost, they're not able to hand over. It's not possible. Election, now the electoral commissioner, then get for declare who that win or who that loss. And now, in terms of the huge number of contestants, it's everywhere. Even that you place to say
Just a moment. Pascal, just a moment. You don't see this bill entitled the Constitution, a bill entitled the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment. You don't see them.
But let me look what in the parliamentarian go do. Let me look enforce and see.
Good, because this particular bill why they talk to you. So I did a video on this morning where I put on TikTok and then now Facebook. Okay, this particular bill we discussed back yesterday. If you look at them, you find out for say the laws that were they introduced. Now laws them where anybody where they in government go able for use for manipulate and sustain himself in a government even after an election where he lost. He go lost the election, but he still get ways and means for keep himself in a government and not hand over where now according to the bill where will become an act, it's legal. For example, when you don't lost election, let's say the opposition win, you can now use one of the smaller parties and let them go to court and say, well, this election we are not satisfied with he appeal. And when he appeal, they don't answer an appeal, another person can go in again and appeal. So sometimes elect and 10, they can go in and appeal 110, 110, whilst he's still in power. And the Chief Justice get the unilateral power now.
Look what the politician and go do ba. The parliament say. Now look at the political party and go sit down. The parliamentarians and go.
Pascal, with the greatest respect to you. You did talk like you don't forget 2023.
Anyway, I beg pardon. No, I beg pardon, sir. Shalom.
You did talk like you don't forget. You didn't talk like you don't forget.
No, I beg pardon, sir. I hold back me view because one integrity. Some member of parliament should get integrity, sir.
Oh, you don't nail
Let me say, take me points back because some of them they don't get integrity. They're not get certainty now. I've never seen this. I know either. Somebody go lost election, then you don't go. But this government don't take people for granted, man.
Yeah, not to take this government for granted, Pascal. The opposition
don't take people for granted, man.
No, they can't, Pascal. The opposition, all waiting people in the talk and say, then they talk. Now the opposition give them the pathway for the thing to do so.
Exactly. That's the reason why I'm saying that for me, it looks like a ploy. Because if we go back to history, una older than me, una know the history more than me, I believe. If we go back to history, when at the death of Sam Milton, when his brother Albert took over, we begin to see Albert develop laws then for turn the country into one party system, where it not be for able for use. And then suddenly the APC now win an election, go through the turbulent times, and Shaka Stevens position himself. And before you know it, Shaka Stevens now use those laws that were introduced by Albert Magai and regime, or turn the country into one party state. And that's the same thing with the CISO now.
Yes.
That is very, very same thing with the CISO now. So
but we don't already go. We don't go for proportional. We don't go for proportional representation. Where we don't come up and we don't get perfect. Anyway.
So what do they head for, Arthur?
It's so unfortunate.
What do they head for? What do they head for? The constitutional amendment, all when I don't talk so, one, the discussion about power sharing, two, is going to lead to one thing. That after the 2020, in fact, me personally don't believe say we're going to have an election in 2028. I still make that statement there. But let's just say for argument's sake, we have an election. No left that. But me believe say we're not going to have election in 2028. But let we assume say for argument's sake,
let God not agree. Let God not let God around this power.
Pasco, me waiting me the aim for Pasco. Me waiting me. You see, me na APCOs are born. Me not join APCO. But you know, now APCOs are born. But right now, Pasco, if you ask me, if you open my heart, both APC and both APC and SLPP don't fail Sierra Leone. One. Number two, I don't see anybody.
But, you know,
I don't see nobody within the present core of APC flag bearers them that convinced me that this guy, any of them guys here, know how for change, for address the issues of Sierra Leone. Me can tell you now for free. I got a bearing last week. I'm not going to call the person name. I got a bearing last week. A very senior Sierra Leone APC man. We're close to waiting to happen in Sierra Leone. Tell me and show me messages where three of the present core of flag bearers them get relationship with this Dutch or Belgian drug dealer where they salon.
Belos Joes. No, me, I don't talk from the one that the reason why all of these people are being silent around certain issues is because they have hand in these issues.
Of the present flag bearers them. Not just story I tell you. Three of the present flag bearers them has relationship or have relationship with this man where still a salon. So for me, so for me, what would they head for if the election take place 2028? It's an election where go come, then Madabio and others go come and say, let we sit down, let we do power sharing. Then, of course, as Atodo explained, what a small party them, all the small party then they go come, you go be this, you go be that, you go be this, you go be that, and then this go be president, this go be vice president. And the same rubbish continue in Sierra Leone. That is what is either that. It's either that. Me, when she don't show the talk to you, I want a Jerry Rawlings revolution in Sierra Leone. Now that's me to look for. In as much as we don't talk today about the remembrance and the dangers of war and all that, if you open me heart, what I want for Sierra Leone now is a kind of Jerry Rawlings revolution that wiped out over 35 people who were directly heads of state, chief justice, ministers, blah, blah, blah. And you know, I don't need to tell you, but you know, Jerry Rawlings executed all of them and buried them all in one grave.
I think that too far. Me go beg, let God make Nandi no be.
Right.
No,
Too
me the
much
pray,
of love
every
melting
day.
at the country.
Me the pray, Pasco. Me the pray every
Hmm?
day for make that happen in Sierra Leone.
Let me round up. Let me
Let
round
God,
up.
let Papa God make
Pasco,
Nandi no be. Yes, sir. Yes,
Pasco,
sir.
Ojikutu. I think to
Yeah.
so long get a very program. Let me round up. Let me able for the call on the people now we had get yourself ready for a phone call. Very soon Sangre will come on
Okay.
and then the line will be open. Sangre you did it?
They.
Yes, we
Yeah,
want the line
Winston.
for open and we begin for get phone calls, get we people and for react to the discussion today. Let me not forget that this discussion is mostly they consider the war. We look at the Remembrance Day, and they also give we Ojukutu and Pascal Temple don't tell me waiting and waiting and think of the war, but also waiting and thoughts of waiting the going presently and waiting the happen. Before we take the first call, I want to make you know say Ojukutu I tell you sir, me and you get the same thoughts. Me and you get the same thing. I mean, why I tell them at this program, I say me I don't want 2028 election because make I tell you, sir, I don't need a proper reset. So I don't need a reset. Proper reset.
Okay, let intervene on this one quickly. We still end. No, call not day, call not it. But we still end Arthur. I think say waiting we need for make let people know, not to like for say the war, they're not getting for declare say election get for the just like 2023 people and get for go vote and all of them things in there. But just that the election go then go don't win and even become before that day.
Complete.
Taking into consideration the census now, taking into consideration the constitutional review and all of them things in there. So now that we for make the people know, not to for say the ceremonial thing not get for ground.
I
make one contribution quick.
Before you come in, Pasco, just say what you say that you can take me
Hmm.
from there. If mark me word today, the 19th of this January. If the election go ahead 2028, waiting we don't talk so now go happen. Subject to Uda go be the flag bearer and APC. One of two things they happen. If now the likes of Richard Conte, despite his own other flaws, them now they can't possibly go come out for challenge whatever SLPP want do, which go lead to Bambaran at the country and everything will go up in flames, which I will also welcome. Or the average young man and young woman of Freetown, because of the suffering where they go on now in the country, they're not going to take them like how they take them 2023. And then the same thing will happen. The country will go up in flames. One of those three things, Pasco, need to happen for make Sierra Leone change. Either a Jerry Rawlings revolution, APC flag bearer not take what the SLPP the plan for 2028, or the general public come out now don't say this not to 2023 will not take them. Those are one of the three things that will change Sierra Leone. I give way.
Okay, thank you. Just 1 second. Let me respond to Winston. Now, Winston.
Yes.
Changes, you understand, inevitable.
Yeah.
Changes they occur. Person no get control over change.
Correct.
You understand? When the election take place, let the election take place. Election, that the people and the determine them. We get an example. Look, how you call it?
Guinea.
Bangkok. No, how you call it? The land of blood. This neighbor Pakistan.
Oh.
India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka,
Bangladesh,
Bangkok. Look what happened.
Bangladesh.
Yes.
I'm glad we win Bangladesh.
I'm glad
we win Bangladesh.
Yes. So you see, where the Prime Minister now, where they turn now, where they sorry, in India. Where,
yes.
you see, where he want impose himself, where the election go against her, he want impose himself. He gets all the machineries. He get the military, the police, the paramilitary, the civil society, everything.
Everything,
But
just like
her will,
present.
yes, her will did not go through because of the will of the people.
Okay, I agree with you.
She did not succeed because of the will of the people.
I agree with you, sir.
So,
but one quick thing here. In this case, we talk so, if only the people, and I repeat, the people and some leaders them decide for take up the responsibility. But because why I say people and leaders, wait, we don't hear you 2023, just after 2020 election. Madabi will tell we plain one say for win election, not to by the number of people you get. Not to by the good things the way you don't do, but you get for do extra thing. Waiting at the extra thing. The extra thing and extra work. Now and then they do so right now. Where if opposition and the people of Salono open the eye and they pass over way simple.
Sangapia,
thank
you very much.
I agree with you.
Pasco Temple,
Yes, but
Bangladesh.
I want to say now. Samoa, in the case of Samoa, come on. I am a bit disappointed at him because when you shoots at your office, you say, I don't win election, let's go home. They nearly killed the mayor there. Mayor Kisha, they nearly killed him. Because I mean, they're at the office with the people. Samoa, me say, they cannot mass. Then they shoot. Cornelius Devo, he come and go talk to the policeman and they catch Cornelius Devo. If that time in God, welcome around, we would have lost him. So Samoa not a good leader. Where even where things they go, he never said anything. Not a leader that. I mean, by the grace of God, that can never be replicated.
Okay, well,
APC no get that kind of full leader there.
Well, Pasco, with that out of 1 minute, you just don't take the word which I want to say. The Bangladesh case where you mentioned, the successful removal of that prime minister where Ironawe go end up na India, not to just students them come out na do. There was a structure of civil society.
People let me survive. Not the entire people.
Yes, but there was a structure what Museveni did do so na Uganda where it broke down that structure there for prevent this guy for doing and doing Bangladesh. So Bangladesh had a structure of civil societies, media, student union, where then the leadership come out na do. Sierra Leone, Samoa, the civil society, the civil the trade unionists, the student union, of course the opposition, not just APC, the other opposition them, they none get the backbone for come out for challenge Mada BUC, win the elections. So now I can tell you say,
I beg you pardon. Them are on a conduct opinion poll for let us know how little respect the civil society commands in Sierra Leone. Please.
So
the civil society is zero. The people don't even trust them anymore.
Okay,
so the people don't trust civil society anymore.
At this point, let all you that first, and let me take the views of the people and quickly.
Okay, please.
Okay, we come back just now. Not just go like we can take the first caller.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call form. Please, Una, just take note of the calls. Them after Una go come back and respond to them.
Yeah, this is Abdul calling from the
Yes, Abdul, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say thanks to the legend for them what could do for cover the story during the wartime. But I'm still disappointed that you're not going to imagine how many Sierra Leoneans lack knowledge about the war. Pasco make a good example with Johnny Paul. Johnny Paul been there under arrest. Mosquito na be arrest him. Tijan Kaba go na the ear tell we say Johnny Paul send 12 commandos them. Among them 12 then there is seen about 2 or 5 na return. Imagine after January 6, that man they go give you Indosin. You go feel say that not enough. The tell for the Sanko in picture just show up. I believe so. Now remember that picture. There's that passport picture, like seen a military TB well. How many Sierra Leoneans tell we say the man no they exist? Okay, Jibril Massakoy. If free na Pademba Road. Because nobody no go for go give evidence against him. When they announce him, the nation bounce. Okay, this one inside. And Pierre, no believe. Mosquito go na CID. For go talk for somebody who them be all day illegally. Whilst he jog go they rent me in a drizzle. Now he jog one of him one and jog pocketan from the CID man in hand. He begin to whip Mosquito in face. Then the CID man ask him, well, why he do that? He say, you know, say the Colonel Lena. That's also called and say Colonel Mosquito. If you see panic inside the CID, imagine criminal investigation division not able to identify one of the man them when they cause trouble in the country. We're shameful. I mean, if that's alone, I put on a thought saying to write, because people are still lack of knowledge about what happened in our country. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Abdul. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, welcome. You're live on the program, live on We Are. Go ahead.
Okay. My own contribution on this net here about Pasco and Ojukwu is that the quick no more and they say and times I know like when they bend someone Kamara. Someone have been in one. Someone would have seen where them they try for kill someone Kamara. You see, people of Sierra Leone today now one thing at times we not remember behind. If this man before Commander do, they pray this man here don't dominate the force of that country. They kill everybody. They say someone don't put people in the streets for go fets. This now one thing way people for consider. They say someone don't put people in for go fets. They go kill everybody. The man they go say they go shoot for kill in an office. They kill the nurse. What is someone for do? He don't get armed people. He don't get no civil militia. Only in one grain. So me I don't want to let them blame someone on this here. Hey, people that's good for Tono. Some people say someone will not come out. Who said someone before come out? They won't kill people them. Tomorrow, they don't put people them. They won't kill people them. Don't so according to the other concern way me what I been just put about see any candidates na the APC where they talk something serious. Me, I want to tell and say, do you are not to this time here if you read all the good things about these people in their mind. They are waiting for the convention. After convention is the time you have to assess people. But at this time, you don't need to assess people them. If you don't like them, you don't like a particular one, where we call me, of course, there are flag there, people that way they try to become a flag that way, I know they favor them. But at this time, I don't go say, and they condemn everybody, because nobody knows it's where they can't talk something serious about what you for can do for the people of Sierra Leone. Because they don't put it. And they can take all his strength, all your idea, you can't put them. So
thank you very much.
They reserve the idea until when they say,
thank you. God bless you.
That we able to come and say something serious. So I'm not concerned
thank you
for tonight.
All right. We take another call again inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. Get a platform. Live on We Are.
Yes, hello, We Are. Thank you very much. So Mr. Winston Ojukwu Macaulay. You na real APC picking man, I know we say because now you make that rogue EBK system will be they don't ever encourage you for DD because you know what's in the go on at the party. Thank you very much. I always follow you now. On a kind of way you wish for let take this party. So the issues where we did so now in Sierra Leone. We always will continue for talk. The APC, they sit down, the former president go put them into a society where now they cannot come out of it. When they all long go eat together with Madabio, not knowing Madabio now the second time they see the rigged election at Sierra Leone. Who did they forget about that? He rigged the 1996 Pakaba elections, and he was proudly saying that all the time. He rigged this election back. And the APC thinks they go dance with them, then sit down. Instead they come fight for 2023, they say they go 2028. What's in the hope we would expect for say Madabio will conduct the coming election? Madabio is synonymous to rigging election. It is well known. Everybody know that there and you're proud about that. And now he is amending a constitution with laws where we know saying communist laws, electoral laws, the way the first one for so in 2022 election public acts, we clear. You don't follow them. Now it can't legalize the rigging of election. And the APC is in bed, and they're in bed with this man. They are in bed. We thank God that Dr. Samuel Kam, he can expose them because under electoral justice now today, the people of Sierra Leone know say the APC, the executive of APC, where Ernest Kouma left, now they in bed with this man. And we all, Salon people, they don't know for say Ernest Kouma and Madabio, they were faking people. Even this school are fake. They are all justifications for ensure say they continue for fully people for say then they bad but a lie. As the country they so today, as waiting Winston or Jukutu I call you don't say. I think say that get for happen.
All right, thank
because
you.
Because there is most of these people and where they so now then again the last thing we are
quickly, thank you.
The last thing you are give me one time. I tell you thank you for una don't begin understand the issue. That next man will be the candidate. You are knock out and he's already brainwashed with the APC thing.
What's next man?
That man will, I don't know if Nana Baibure or Sembe. Baibure.
No, sorry, Baibure are always part of
society. Una knock out another place again, please.
Okay, thank you.
Because
all right. Sorry, Baibure are always part of Riyadh, and it will return back when we done test the system. Welcome to the show, family member. Yes, welcome.
Thank you very much. I want to say plenty thanks to Pascal Temple and Winston Ojukutu Macaulay, the legend. Winston, I agree with you. Pascal, I want to appeal with you, dear. Will Winston the talk? Whatever you get for say, just hold the peace. Allow Winston, let it flow down. Then from there, you can come with your point. Now, coming to the issue properly. One for Big Riyadh, they are letting they come with legendary journalists, reporters, now the war, letting give live experiences where they can get with the war. Let we see how best people would and get interest and cable for they capture these facts and they document in the form of book. Then one. Secondly, coming to what they go on with the politics. I agree with you, Winston, that the APC need forget somebody where he go able for match up toe to toe with the SLPP, and if in case anything happen like quitting and they say maybe they lost the election, they not agree for handover, let that person there we will get for let get the mind for he will call the people them. All what the people they need now a leader. What will happen na APC party office in 2023 was that Samura, the people they not ready for come out, but Samura did not come out. He didn't. He failed for come. And so how people then will come? Because people were ready to match that day and really waiting before happen. But if the leader refused for come, it not before particularly day in the front, but all he needed was his presence around, but he didn't come. So they talk about electoral justice and all this. There is no timeline, there's no roadmap, let that be put aside. Now let's look forward. Right. Let's use the thing about a vehicle, the windscreen look big. Now we know they look backward. I want to appeal to everyone waiting to this electoral justice. The law put on bear we. Now look forward to 2028, and now we see how best we try for redeem with country.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and let God bless the legends there. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. We'll go and take another call quickly inside the program, and this is the next call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, my Idoma.
How are you, Senator?
You fumbled in there.
To my colleagues then.
Yes.
Good evening to Arthur. Mina Mildred.
Good evening.
Well, when I can get them broadcasting here, so I can be very emotional. Knowing full well what I go through during the war and Pasconamio Brano, I can say. Well, not a long time. With all the bitter experiences that we don't get, we all are journalists, but we all come out from different angles. I just want to make one grand statement, for say, you see the pulling down syndrome within our country, lying at the problem where we get among self when journalists. Because I remember some of we, yes, I've been young at that time, I come up, I get the zeal, I've been so love my job. But you get people them, like I can enjoy now when they talk, say, this thing, you all when they talk about waiting mother you then they do that this country now. This thing don't start from the time where they arrest some of we. The opinions of people, they talk, say, collaborators, they call all kind names, all kind this, all but the opinions, we all been very opinions there. But let me tell you something. This is not the style of the SLPP when they come to power. This is not the young method, you understand, for say, therefore wipe out people then completely. I remember where some of you they do with jobs then. That time, with the interview, people like Nancy, the late Nancy Steele, interview them, I saw it because when they from the print media, maybe they at the electronic side. When they call people them, when they interview them, some people then they like the likes of Daniel Moside, where they make gangster now, this and that. These were the people where they want to see, take lives of people then. Like, we all experiences them. I'm not going for talking. Because I remember when, when this thing even gets heated, everybody or anybody where say you get problem with your company, you just want to make them get rid of them like that. And this same thing when they talk about this is a political, this and that. This not been the method where them don't use for long.
All right. Thank you.
I see with my eyes when they arrest some of we. I saw people being put into bags with my eyes at the town, A small so are they among them people like IB Cabo they all day together. They are living testimonies. They bundle with them, put in a motor, cook them. They want to go to where in a water.
God.
Then that's they don't to worry about a loads full of talks, they don't go to waste on soldiers them. Then put them inside the bag, then tie them. Make them not go even escape.
Right.
Can you imagine this thing? I've been called with here at one time. I say I would like to do a documentary with Huna. But then I wait to come back. And then I was supposed to have an interview with Matilda about this war something.
Matilda,
but then I have been in Italy by then. So I didn't we get for counselor.
All right. Thank you very much.
See, this thing where with the talk say for write books, write stories, when they bring people like we, like when they listen from we, the experiences they will get, because this is something where now we self live inventing them. Now we live the talker, which we undergo.
Thank you very much, my sister. God bless you.
So, I don't want to take on a time.
We go to
just say
another call
because I don't know where to start. When I will see me cousin,
okay, sorry, we will get for continue the conversation another day.
Waiting in the talk. Oswald can only say these are the same people who point to we. My own blood person when I cousin.
All right.
What was
Thank you very much.
of
God bless you.
When with me on eyes.
I wish you
I
for be
know
done
if
at the panel
mosquito
yourself,
black or pink
but
or red or
unfortunately
blue.
no. Okay,
I
another
never saw
anyway, so
him.
I'm sorry, but we'll go to another call
But
quickly.
even I say,
All right, welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, I'm Shanga Pierre.
Sir, you don't call this one.
Yeah, I know the Joloso, but you don't give this lady much time before upgrade the time of callings. People like you put the idea for that 1 minute phone that you
Now 2 minutes with the game.
And you just give me more time because I've been talking just now, but I know if
Yeah,
you talk most of the time.
so normally you're not can come back. You're not supposed to come back, but I'll give 30 seconds.
Okay, yes, no, thank you so much. God bless you. I'd like her to Pasco again. Pasco, I salute Pasco because I be on Virginia. In point of the I want to let Pasco reflect in mind. Sierra Leone yesterday, not in salon today. This man was sit down at the power and a man way athletes. Look all the killing the way they don't do it, you know, they look themselves. Take council August 27, if I miss the date, I stand to be corrected. If someone before persists, I know the people they forget quick.
Okay.
No,
So I think this conversation about Samoa, unfortunately, say coincide today, but we will get on tomorrow. Tomorrow, January, we get a whole conversation on Samoa tomorrow.
Hello?
Yes, January tomorrow we'll talk about Samoa more. Today, we'll just focus quickly on this.
I respond to Pasco. I respond to Pasco. Waiting at the program, I respond. Not to Samoa business and talk. Now, when he approach about when Samoa not pull people in the street, we don't see where that man kills people. They're not to know they accommodate. It's Samoa before fascist.
Thank you.
He pull people them. He succeed. Samoa before getting it.
Thank you very much.
Not before succeed. Or not before talk about
Thank
Samoa.
you. Now 30 seconds I give.
Don't we reflect to mind them for the past.
Okay. Thank you.
Look,
okay.
You grade.
All right.
This
thank you very much.
Don't care about people.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, that's what I want to contribute.
All right. We go to another call again quickly. Welcome to the show, family. Okay. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, this is I call from London.
Yes, sir.
Bible Senge Pierre.
Sir.
Salon, nothing no go help we pass mass demonstration like for Paul Madabio. No kind we know the Madabio go come on power. And whether they talk about Samoa Kamara, so you know, let me talk about my when a leader. Samoa Kamara not too leader, bo. They make promises, you know, they go according to the promises the way they make. Well, the last way as that guy is sell will invite him for go say I did so now I go ahead now Kamalo. You go ahead and Kamalo. Now leader that one day. But no offense, Vibrant leader we go team up against Madabio. Madabio one person they team up with her face to face like how Ojukutu say no more. The one person I don't see we better small Richard Conte.
Okay.
But nothing no get for helping that country. The Madabio it don't adjust himself for rig the 2028 election. Now massive demonstration and we need leader we're going to lead demonstration. Not supposed to have them fire 2, 3 no more. I don't want to go I don't bid. Then they're not so leader. We are agree with them. Now demonstration now civil disobedience. I no more go pull Madabio or military take over. But Madabio no go come out. He no go come out. That just like the cash where they so set. He go do all kind. He go spend all kind money for the Madabio in government no come under power. So the I support the one they say. Now massive disobedience. We get for tell Madabio so don't tire with Ale come out. They no win 2023 election. They no go just try again for let win 20. It go difficult for them, man. Because people in they suffer in another country. People in really they suffer. Madabio get for go. He no win election. He no win election.
Thank you very much. All right, let's take 3 more calls quickly inside the program and then we wrap up because Pasco don't sit on long and it go far. Welcome to the show, family member. My name and circle phone.
Yeah, this is P-Man and the call from Freetown.
You get a platform, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm glad if I see Pasco. I've been on the voice for a very long time. I get one question for her. I don't know if you've been stealing 96.2 during Pakaba in time I think I don't know if I've been party loyalist them. Let me go attack Colenso then studio being here and live on air. So Banu like waiting me go on that time. Then two again, when I not feel say that because some people they been get away with the crime where they commit, make them feel emboldened for come back and commit more crime. That's not my question.
Thank you. We go on the line and take another question, another call. Welcome to the show, family member. Okay. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the microphone, please.
Hello.
Yes, Mama. Welcome, ma.
Yes, Mama.
They do fine. Tell you what, thank you, yourself, ma.
I'll tell you, thank you. Thank you for this program.
Yes, sir.
All I want to say, just a very short one. Madam, you're a heartless human being. I think Salon will need to think twice and see the people that we actually love Salon. We know we see somebody like Madam Bio with the hot Salon so much. I don't know how SLPP decided for seeing Madam Bio and put her in front of people for let people they remind the people that the bad, the pain where people that they go through for they remind them every day, say, we don't come back. From when Madam you enter a salon, the first time when they say, if we bring all the pain back fresh, we wait for you run at the street. The soldier that you were they behave. So we were witness to war during the time of the teenage life. Any day where that convoy they pass, it remind you everything fresh again. Remember, this is the same motorway overthrown Strasbourg. This man come back, you don't even get no remorse. He's ready for hot salon every blessed day. We are there, they beg every Sierra Leonean who all legs alone. Now we do everything for get Madam Biona power. This is too much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Let's take the last call inside the program. And would that be the last caller? Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma, welcome. You get the platform. Your name and the call from. Hello, you did live on Weird. Your name and the call from.
Yes, Mina contact.
Yes, ma, go ahead. Get the platform.
Yes. What you mean to say this PRC system, what they want for do? Let the country not agree for them. With democracy, say we forgo now a ballot box, so let we vote. Now we write. Let them not take them from with people them. Then they do in for let them cover themselves because the judiciary killing the way they don't do. People picking the way they don't kill. So if they do PRC, it's a PRC system. Now they're going to plug in judiciary. They're going to plug in judges them. So when they go trial, they're not going to be able to convict them. Now I make the NEPA do this. Why all this time? This man not think about reconciliation. We not ever celebrate them. You know, ever give no time for let we do that as a citizen in another country day. So now politics, let them not agree. Let we go vote. Let them vote till we don't lose. And then count. This then and they count. Let them not allow no give business. We want somebody with Tranga S. And what that Tranga is, that Dr. Bana when they take so, or when they feel say quiet. That man a very disciplined man. And our future will stand to Mother Bio. If he every mistake again, they say Samura. Samura not a leader. Samura was that man been there as economics. Now they fit no more bets. Lay the law before we load the game money. You know? But that mistake what an Escoloma do. Now that make us Silver they go after them. Me, I know let them kill any head of president because it don't make sense. Let them just do the house arrest. The money they already get overseas before American man they eat her. We say for eat her they for bring all the money back to Salon because all the money they are overseas. But let them wait. Trump not ready for them. All the money they want they freeze them all. Me and we not have this president here. So. Samura not a president, Samura today not a leader. Samura will not sell out. If APC why then they fine, if they know why they fine. But anybody they say Samura they come back. Nah, Samura don't sell out. Let Samura come out. But Dr. Mara now, any Tranga APC man, now for put the one over for Fred, you know for You know the friend today, you go able for stand up to Mother Bio, and all the money they done for lock all the border them. Don't go no style. Let them sit down at alone. No, all suffer, they like other people and suffer. Now
Okay.
that force
Thank you.
and they force them for do pandemic. Because first of all, and when see they don't begin, I see Dana, the financial minister, they don't arrest them. We go look for them all. Now America, we go look for them. Who said they all don't can hide. We go call them all the outside and day.
Okay.
You know?
Thank you very
Then
much,
they
ma'am.
almost stand trial. You know? We people are not so fat. Maybe small brother, they all them 9 years old, you know, can say 19 years. Now your brother come. You know? We know what in the river, what they passed we. We sabi. We go through a lot. And what did they say for write book there? They do for people and need for write a book. They interview them people, they don't victim then they. You know? So mama died today. In a crime point picking. God nine bring out small brother day. You know? So would they stand up to Mother Bio? Bring what I want. All them killing they want to not do. People picking they want to not kill. You know? Then Fatima be the open mouth say you want to go be president. Well, now see Salon people, I mean fool, them fool here. But this time, inshallah, we pray God for them. Let them arrest them. Let them sit down inside the salon where election take them lock all the border them. They almost sit down there. Me, I don't want them kill
All right.
them.
Thank you very
Let them
much.
pay the money that them picking there. We pray God for them.
Thank you. God bless you, ma'am.
Inshallah.
All right. Take it, yeah? All right. Okay. So if that be the case, we don't do the wrap of the calls then.
They don't tell it like it was.
So you still watch the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook.
So our children never live it. They don't tell it like it was. So we must. So our children never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers. Let blood answer the call. They burned us in our cars and houses. Locked the doors, watch flames rise. Called us collaborators with no justice. Killed us openly before our eyes. Stray bullets, intentional bullets. That was the rhythm of the day. Death didn't whisper, didn't warn us. It came and chose to stay. Never again. We cry for peace. Say I repeat. Just want you to remember where we came from. Never again.
All right, never again, never again, never again. Our pain, our stories. Okay, the link then at the comment section in case you want for listen to the rest of the song. You want some not to tell way for suffer yourself. The link then at the comment section. So over to now, Ojukutu and Pasco.
Yeah, let Pasco go first because Indian are good.
Yeah, thank you. I want to respond to that guy, one caller. I want to respond to him first. I want to let rest assured say, me on comments with me the give, I am not moved by emotion, that I'm not moved by overzealousness, and because emotions, I'm not going to allow me emotions the campus smack by me thinking. La put an away. So let you know say I'm not there for in as much as he gets in diverse with me and to get diverse opinions. Okay? And I still stand by me word. I say too much of bloodletting. I not believe in confrontation. I still stand by that. If you wanna you can call me at any time and engage me, we can discuss that. That one. Number two, I tell you I thank you when I give me this opportunity or privilege, for me I can discuss this issue. We can talk about journalism in a salon.
and I still maintain. I say history na historians na the primary role in day. And I know the one always sabi me no say me no dey. I know the how you call her? I know they blend me opinion or me belief, but nothing with me believe in. So and I strongly believe say the term where they go shoot the APC office, where Dr. Samora me say let people and go in the camp, where he say let them go na the host, that I mean a display of the lack of leadership as a whole family. Because if somebody is say let people and go, you they come, other key people them in there, you not just go lead demonstration, just go meet them in solidarity. Say, okay, observe what's happy. You give that you talk, say, okay, let man go home peacefully. Let not confront. That would have been a display of leadership. And this one, when they talk, say, the forfeit for 2003 election. Who say, people and be very realistic. Who say they don't see any African leader or any leader in the world where don't hold government for 1 or 2 years. Don't if I say, okay, at all, let me win the election, can't take your government back. I've never seen that. If they don't sell it, let them talk her. And we see SLPP then a power. Then nobody not fool nobody. Now tell the election. Then they come out. Then they go begin share power. Then they and now they back again and fault some of the APC people and back. Where Mingo Pana committee, the way they form themselves as part of the committee, they hold the results secret. Couple of them, I ask them, I say, what's in the results? Panati, they let people and be honest to themselves. They make fun now at Talo free tongue today. People expect say, Dr. Samuel Nange for can control, Nange for can lead the government, the end of this political term. You kidding me? People are still in the wilderness, for goodness sake. I mean, people are just for be real. 2023 election is gone. It's gone, oh. And nobody don't like and nobody say they get for cash share power, this and that. It's gone. And the rest of the other thing there. But as I say no more, Salona will continue. We don't continue for the kill people then because it's a confusion be. Now innocent people in the suffer look like Iran. I sorry for them people the way that because people in the America they cause una go take on the institution, una go challenge government. Really? But that's America. Yeah. The one they will go come on, we go jump. Look the 2-3 of them in the try. One part the girl and say, you don't know what to make you go stone the police. Can you imagine that? And then go lock her up. So dear, I beg, I don't say people in the suffer now. And the government they pass on, they're not too keen. According to them, waiting and they think, then things in the govern. Everybody can be right and but the big one, let we be patient with one another. I mean, time go reach where changes go come. If I don't reach here, if I'm not able to address any other issue, I mean my apologies.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, Pascal. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know say you're on the way to go somewhere now.
Yes.
Me personally go
And what's her name?
I will take your number from Sengbe Pierre and I will call you because I think to say you get wealth of knowledge we for find ways for preserve. And as I don't so I talk to another, there are a lot of
learn what's in ahead.
Yes, but we will contact you back. So get a safe ride.
Okay,
all right, safe journey, and thank you very much for what's in, sir.
Guys, we will talk. It's a pleasure, my Pascal.
Yeah, okay, yes, Winston. Yes.
Thank you.
I got you.
No worries. We will talk.
All right, sir. Pierre.
All right, thank you, sir. Good night.
Yes, thank you, sir. Bye. Yes, sir. Yes, bro.
Man,
okay.
I don't got her name, bro.
Okay, yes, Winston and
you know, I get this man we talk about Sabura. You see, let me do Sabura before I address the other issues there. I taking it from Pascal Temple. I don't need to tell you, Sengepia, say now we been the champion, the electoral justice, till we even go ECOWAS court. But I think the time don't pass for make realistically see Madabio would be removed from office and Samoa will come as president of Sierra Leone. The term don't pass. It is not going to happen. Although politics na biscuit, but that biscuits they are not seen in Kawana Salon for the simple reason that, as Pascal Temple said, Marabio and this present regime within a power, not to the kind people away could just simply step aside, say, yes, Samoa win election, will the step aside, make it can take over. And then number two, I can say authoritatively that I don't know of any Western powers where they contemplate or they consider for say we have to force Marabio out of office. I say this authoritatively because I've engaged several of them. That is why in the last almost 1 year, I just kept quiet. Waiting, I can say is that the case will go ECOWAS court. The possibility exists, the ECOWAS court can rule in our favor. That yes, Marabio no win the election. But even with that judgment cannot remove or will not be able to remove Marabio from office. So electoral justice, in as much as we all been there behind electoral justice, and I still believe in electoral justice, I think Pascal Temple is absolutely right that it is not going to happen. Now, coming to the issue of whether Samura should have been, come out and talk to people and whatnot, anybody will know me, will know my association with the Samura Kamara team up to about end of 2022, 2023, 2024 or 2025, will tell you, say, I've always expressed my opinion in the form that Samura Kamara should have come out and tell people for Komonadu. Power, where you want power, you get for fight for power. There is not one political leadership in the world, I challenge anybody for contradict me, where a prime minister, a president, or even a king not fight for power that led to some bloodshedding. There is not one. So what the Samura Kamara camp, including myself to a certain point, we are hoping for, was a precedent, a unique thing that would have happened in Sierra Leone, whereby Marabio would have stepped aside and say, yes, Samoa win the election, can't take office. But when some remember we at this same meeting,
yes.
So, but me, I came to that conclusion end of 2024 for 2025 that it is not going to happen. Because as an historian, I make where Pascal the talk, I not mention say, because I'm an historian as well. Like I said, Bangladesh where I mentioned, the woman was violently removed from office. Sri Lanka, I did talk about the most recent one then, I don't even go to the past. Sri Lanka, the same thing happened. The prime minister was violently removed from office. The same with several other countries them we know. There's never, if you even talk about Yaya Jammeh, You haven't talked about Senegal. You know, all of these cases, power was not peacefully transferred. Blood, they shed blood, people died, and the Mao Missionary office were forcefully removed from office. So, when somebody they talk about Samura and electoral justice, those who still support Samura in that trend that Marabio is going to be removed from office and Samura will take over, you get for realize, see, the term don't pass. It is not going to happen. That doesn't mean you don't like Samura or you don't respect Samura's stance on values about electoral justice. No. The reality is that the man we would deal with not get them values and respect democracy and the rule of law. And the only way you can remove somebody like that is violently. It's as simple as that. So, not to say people can blame Samura per se. Well, we all know say yes, 9-1. But there were times when Sierra Leone, and indeed the world to a certain extent, been look forward for Yeri Samura say, I win this election, I know the take him una common Ebu, the woman in Sri Lanka, Mugabe, na Zimbabwe, I can call names them, Bangladesh. They no go kill all man na Sierra Leone. Marabio no get that equipment there or them people and they for kill all man na Sierra Leone. But it's past now. So we move forward. Somebody talk about the crimes will happen and we make arise something where the person they talk and people when they come back for can commit crimes, political crimes, abuse of human rights, etc., etc. It's very simple when you take them in the context of the TRC, the Lome Peace Accord. It says, you know, I mean, from a journalistic perspective or analysis, as I put them, is that the most controversial element of the accord was the blanket amnesty granted to all combatants for crimes committed during the war. For survivors of the amputations, sexual violence, and mass killing, the clause felt like a betrayal of human rights organizations condemned this as a moral failure. Yet negotiations defended the decision as a necessary evil. That is my answer to the person we come about talk about the crimes. I go and put them into Creole, but it will take time for begin black that into Creole. Somebody talk about the convention. As we speak, Richard Conte they come now on a platform every Wednesday. They talk about in plans and intentions. Now I hold no brief for any of the flag bearers there. I don't talk to several of them. They don't call me personally. Me self, they don't call me, say, make me self come out for flag bearership. As I tell you the last time, up to 7 people. 3 don't even tell me, say, go finance you. But me don't mix panda lucky. Because now lucky. Because the issue not to are lucky for say you want to be president of your country. They are lucky now for go join the bagwagon of people away, not get any interest for Sierra Leone, but just for self-interest. For say, if I come out as flag bearer, if that person they win, they go make me minister. And when you make me minister or ambassador, I'm obligated to that person, so I'm not going to be free for do what I want to do for the good of Sierra Leone. So for me, I don't mix by that. And when you put all the people together, somebody mentioned Mara. Mr. Mara, when he ran come out 2018 for flag bearership, he came to my house now Wilkinson Road early morning, he sit on my parlor, he talked to me. I know all of these guys. Richard Conte is a very close friend of mine. Now, the last APC man where pull money give me say, go on with your newspaper. When all man talk say, and Escobar don't move go McKinney, and then say no mix again, by Asane and other say they not get money for pull with your newspaper again. Richard Conte was the last man, or rather is the last man where pull money say, yeah, go pull newspaper. So all of these guys get their own intention. But I honestly not see any of them where go really come for change the trajectory and transform Sierra Leone. Samura had the ideas of what to do, but he not get the balls as a politician for Komotinado. He is not a politician. The time when he wake up on politics, they gave him the vote, but they kept their loyalties, the likes of Bai Mahmoud and others. And somebody mentioned Anes Koroma say mistake for give Samura the flag bearership. Anes Koroma not make mistake for give Samura the flag bearership. I've said this several times. Samura was single-handedly picked by Anes Koroma because Anes Koroma been believed say after the election 2018, Samura go disappear. Madabio would have governed peacefully like a Mawege since 98 and will continue Hussein left for transform the country so that by this time ready for 2028, Anes Koroma and others go the engage now for select somebody will go be flag bearer. Madabio would have done his 2-term. Salon will still be going as Anes Koroma. Say what you may about Anes Koroma and Pakaba. The country was peaceful. They not arrest anybody for freedom of speech. People were free to say what they want to say. Me when they talk to you, so before I actually actively became active in politics within the APC, I don't see on television Alpha Khan was Minister of Information. I did criticize Anes Koroma. Alpha Khan called the television station live. He won't challenge me. Oh, Mr. Ojukwu Macaulay, you should respect the president. He's the fountain of honor. He's this and that and blah, blah, blah. I turned to Lucian Ganda was the one here in the program. Now I say, Mr. Minister, and I will talk at you talk so. I said, no, call me, come begin, tell me what you have for talk or what you have not for talk. There were 1 or 2 people in SLBC begin call me Utogata. You see, I was not arrested. Sylvia Blyden put horn and Escoma in head. No, so Mr. Arthur. You know, Lester.
Yes.
So Anes Koroma thought that Anes Koroma, the lack of foresight and your selfishness, now him bring Madabio to power, thinking that he will control Madabio. He tells somebody, I don't call the person name, but the person actually say, but what happy? He tell the person, say, well, let me expect, see, APC go there in charge of parliament, Madabio the state house. Then when they get Plaba, the 2 parties then drive go McKinney. He make peace for them, he send them go free turn back. Can you believe that? Like Sierra Leone was
the king make a rule. The king make a rule.
Can you believe that? He assumed Madabio was going to just govern peacefully, and as he did, say what you may, he did govern peacefully. You know, arrest, you know, and he continued the walkway for do, road light, this and that. There were no silver bullets, but he was trying to bring the country into normality. So it was not a mistake that he put Samura. It's just that Samura became the elephant in the room. And by the time Samura became the elephant in the room, it was too late for me to do anything now. Now me could do so today. And then somebody mentioned 1996 but Madabio. Of course, we all know say those of us who were directly involved with James Jonah and others, Kaifa Smart won that election 1996. Pakabano win that election day. Now that sing come out. Ah mama. Ah, papa.
Go
for Gaba. Yes. Because they don't doctor the thing. All over Freetown. Ah, mama. Ah, papa. Karifa no to Mandela. Oh. Go work for Kaba. So, Marabio then came, I think, the time for the 2018 election or so. He publicly said it in here in London that he be wear another green, but he fought for make the other green win election. And people been afraid Karifa Smart. Karifa Smart was a disciplinarian. And not to the kind of person where then go twist and turn like how they twist and turn, even Pakaba or an Eskoroma. So that now the problem we don't get from even Karifa Smart. Now if we take over from Milton when Milton died, when the brother doctor the situation and brother became president, prime minister. So these are things where it don't go. Now make me I stand by my position. See, both APC and SLPP not deserve for govern Sierra Leone again. But since and the other person way mess up with country of late is this man KKY. On a, I wonder how somebody like that is sleep at night, because like them like this KKY for me top of the world. With what they call the party NGC.
Yes, NGC. Mm-hmm.
But then tell me, the likes of us would have been behind NGC for pull them two party and a power.
Party common a power. Hey, thank you.
But again, all of these guys, with all the book where they land, like a who don't land better book chef now, you know, they don't have the foresight. It is all about me, self. Now I make somebody talk and we say, now I make where I go for back for live life, get into me media, do my media, which I was doing peacefully and enjoyably, and I was making money. And then out of the blues, SLPP come after me, say me for be mayoral candidate 2012. Jebes was just right, IJ Kaba, JJ Safa and others, because I was highly critical of, as a journalist, that's my job. Because I was critical, I get a column, letter from Freetown, Awoko newspaper, the question things, the challenge things, people assume that me na SLPP. They say can be mayoral candidates for SLPP. No, ask them if they don't case. Cut a long story short, the next thing I know, and Escoma they call me 2 o'clock in the morning. Then myself, until I know this power now for this, it get into your head. When you sit down before president, he tell you, say, oh, go make you mayor, you know. We stop that. When you sit down before the man president, he say, not knowing that all he was trying to do was to prevent me going into SLPP, where I don't think any intention for going SLPP. The next thing I know, Sylvia Blind and go publish the newspaper say the return of the prodigal son. Because I was really critical. I was doing my job, you know, as a journalist. That's how I got into the politics of things. But the moment where I realized, say, me and they will know the meet up, I back out. Because me on stars, my own values and whatnot, I'm not a compromise on that. Now, my private life, I'm not perfect, I'm not perfect. But there are certain things I do not compromise when it comes to politics and the normal life. So, at the end of the day, what we need now, as that woman talk, make no mistake. If we get stuck with the APC for challenge the SLPP 2028, the APC need a Christmas for commot for challenge them by how they in power now. No other person. And that Christmas day, I don't know if they're there amongst the other people at the time say that Richard Conte. For me, I will not brief for any of them. But what I will say, if we get for end up 2028 by election, the APC need Chrisman for take them people out. With that, gentlemen, I give way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for today. I think to say today we don't get a very, very good program. This now one of the program them we I think to say we as Sierra Leoneans they need, because we get on our way then at the thick and thin of the war, understand the things that will lead to the war, and usai we now politically and usai we now physically as a country, as a nation. For me, like I just think to say we as Sierra Leoneans for come to the reality, the fact of the reality of things around we. First of all, we for put away with emotions. You know, as Pascal say, you know, they talk with emotions. You know, they allow emotions forget the best of them. When now one of the things I know I find out say many Sierra Leoneans they do they like it today up till now we allow with emotions forget the best of we. And another thing again we I pick from this program now the destructive virus of Sierra Leoneans when are sentiments that even destroy Sierra Leone past any other thing. And I think it is a cause because when you look at them and people when people are just refusing to change their mindset, even in the face of evidence. They refuse for change their mindset. You know, no matter how you bring a scenario and explain things left or right. Make I tell you something, Pam. If you look at this Samora Kamara APC issue, all those we say from day one, we say, oh, Samora Kamara is a weak leader. They're still in that side. 90% of them still on the side. They still refuse for see how Anes by Kuruma involved, how other players they involved and this and that. They no one know that. And then you also get someone that will say, oh, Samura is this. Wait, just no one waiting at Samura in your own game up and all of this, waiting in contribution, waiting to a contribution in all of this. People and just no want for no. So we are you understand me? And we also refuse for allow we mind for see truth and accept truth. Point at which they bring destruction camp and we save and we still point them at others. The fact of the matter that yes, sir.
And the other thing when it comes to the sentiment issue and the mindset, I asked somebody some time back, I say, you know Samura Kamara? He said, no, I don't know that well, but now what you are the and now I say, well, me go tell you, see, despite the fact about all waiting to go around, I mean know him, I worked with him, and I was part of the 2018 campaign team. And personally, the way I know I'm back, through the Freemasonry, nobody no day na salon we go bribe Samura. Nobody no day na salon where Samura go look, he take money from for politics. I say no day. Hey boy, you boy na you man I make. I say no.
These are the realities. These are the realities for people. Them no matter how you come. For example, let's take all of the recent information we come out around certain individuals we do certain things them for make sure say this the election outcomes they like how we did and certain things are frustrated and all of these things. Even when you bring some of these things on the table, people still refuse for consider all of these evidences and change their mindset and begin for look things from another perspective. Funnily, we still not understand that because we refuse for look at reality and look at different options. We still they take ourselves and put ourselves inside this grave where we dig with we own hand by we own mindset. And then we still want for point finger upon Julius Madabio. We still want for point finger upon other people. For example, most recently I tell people and say I did a video in which I talked a little bit about I know they didn't have for talk about Dr. Sylvia Blyden, but I just talk on what I believe say are the qualities of Dr. Sylvia Blyden. And I also talk on the humanity of Dr. Anes Koroma. But those who have made up their mind to say Sylvia Blyden is a devil and Anes Koroma is an angel, they were all there.
No.
And they never sit down and look at that thing. They say, okay, no, this and that. And I make like it today. I'm happy to be on this program because you make one statement. You say, after the elections, you talk to people them within at the diplomatic side. Because we don't blame them. You are now forced to apologize to them. Because they tell you, say, they not get no hand in a regime change. And there is something I know that this happened when I did in Sierra Leone. That 2018 election, a group of men of God go to Anesbai Kuruma before announcing the result. What Anesbai Kuruma tell them say there is going to be a change of government and there is going to be a change of political party.
Yeah.
My question was, who said Anesbai Kuruma pulled that information for give them when they don't announce results it, which means Anesbai Kuruma had single-handedly decided the fate of Sierra Leone.
Thank you, sir.
Single-handedly, he decided the fate of Sierra Leone. And they like it today. People will still refuse to blame Anes Kuruma for the mess that we find ourselves in.
Oh yes.
There's still one for singing praise, oh the pape, oh the this, oh the that. Forgetting that, probably like what you say, me from the one I always don't tell people them. Anes Kuruma want to be a kingmaker. And funnily, he chose the wrong side for being a kingmaker. And again, he chose the wrong person. My argument for Dr. Samoa Kamara has always been this. Dr. Samoa Kamara was chosen. But I know be ever no say at the end of the day, this man in himself get in destiny for good Sierra Leone. You know me know that. So when they choose him because they feel to say, okay, well, after the first time, they can just wrap him. The second time, they can wrap him back and all things done, he go away. But this man, because it is in his destiny, he refused for go away. And now
the elephant in the room. Yeah.
Yes, the man will not know nothing but politics. Don't begin realize himself now and understand waiting for do. The funny thing I want for being come up again, people and they say, oh, Dr. Samuel don't call people for common ado. But I tell you see Pasco talk that same thing. They say Samuel is weak. But funnily, Pasco self-talk say he not believe in violence. Waiting Pasco fail for realizing that not believing in violence not mean to say you weak.
No.
You don't understand me. Samuel might go say, I don't want blood for shed for me. That don't mean to say he's weak. It just means to say he believe for faith other ways. But then after another 5 or after 10 years now, you don't realize it. There is no other way for faith too. That's not mean to say Samuel is a completely weakling.
It's not.
For keep the whole thing going self-power. For make Samuel get the gods. People they say, oh, Samuel and this and that. You not even understand the different ways where governments don't try for oppress this one great man. But this one great man is still standing. He is still there. In as much as certain things don't go wrong around in campaign, electoral justice campaign.
After waiting I will do this conversation, I will season for tomorrow. Tomorrow you get big time. I will keep pointing for tomorrow. Tomorrow the discussion they call fresh one. After the discussion, I will keep his tent for tomorrow. Tomorrow you get fresh discussion on this. No less pointing for today. Tomorrow we get beaucoup talk, especially this issue of Samoa Kama, because the discussion today not to be for Samoa Kama, not left for tomorrow.
If it's possible, I really like for people that call me on Samoa, make I chip in on Samoa because Samoa Kama.
Okay, so tomorrow, no problem. You will join me tomorrow. Okay, let's tell you. I thought you did there tomorrow because this get the border around a video where you do on Samoa Kama and the party. So you did there tomorrow, Ajibu did there tomorrow, and of course, Ojukutu, if you want yourself can there tomorrow.
I go come and I go come on the basis that Samoa is turned out to be one of the most misunderstood politicians.
Okay, so that means you don't in the middle, no problem. I thought they on your side, Ajibu on your side, and then you did. They will get the people in my spell tomorrow. So now keep on a peace.
Thank you. All
right, so I appreciate that table. Thank you.
You have a good night.
All right, okay, good night, sir.
Glad you put that program with you today.
No worries.
All right.
Good night.
Okay, yeah, bye. Okay, so family members, them now. So we need left for today. The song will play. The link in the comment section. You can check them out, and then you can able. Quick one before we go. Just quick one before we go. This now information we want for handover. We want for send on a quick one. Yeah. This picking, we understand, say it don't get missing. Well, the suspicion of that then kidnap him. Yeah. So they look for, right? So if you get any idea, if you get any information, if also you see this person, please help the parents. Yeah, this is not Joyce Wonder. I'm Cabana 13 years old, and it attend the Second Bridge, New Jersey, Angola town, Freetown Peninsula, Freetown. Yeah, na day it is. So, Papa na Apostle Samuel M.A. Kaba, and the school actually na Sembepie Memorial Secondary School within Hamilton. So, intap na Second Bridge, New Jersey, Angola town inside Freetown Peninsula. I'll go over this again. This became name na Joyce, or Joyce Wanda Kaba, yeah, and 13 years old. It's up na Second Bridge, New Jersey, Angola town, Freetown Peninsula, inside Freetown. In Papa name na Apostle Samuel M.A. Kaba, and the school where it attend na Sembepie Memorial Secondary School within Hamilton. So if you get any idea, do you help the parents for or you can reach on to we, then we can able for link you. Yeah. So one more time, one for thank you for you take your time for actually join me inside the program this evening time. Like I say, the song we actually been the play, it is now the comment section, or you can check out CC Hybrid Beat, and then you can forget. In the meantime, I left you with them. Goodbye.
Sierra Leone, say never again. They don't tell it like it was. So we must, so our children never live it. They chop the hands of babies before they learn to crawl. Pull unborn lives from their mothers, let blood answer the call. They burned us in our cars and houses, locked the doors, watch flames rise. Called us collaborators with no justice, killed us openly before our eyes. Stray bullets, intentional bullets, that was the rhythm of the day. Death didn't whisper, didn't warn us, it came and chose to stay. Never again. We cried for peace, say I repeat, just want you to remember where we came from. Never again. Though the wounds remain, Sierra Leone, say never again. Our pain, our stories echo through the land. Sierra Leone, say never